You're in charge of all the snacks, Heru.
I like that.
Now I just get the thought of him being like, Grover, can I have that? No, mine.
Nope, mine.
I would very much like my dice.
Okay, get your dice. We are live, by the way.
What?
Yeah.
No, but you gotta tell a guy.
Now you're good.
Surprise!
Before we do things like that. That's ridiculous.
You'll be
Hello,
okay.
everybody.
I'll need this to back up a smidge, though.
What?
I need to move this.
What? Okay, like this is beyond ridiculous.
Well, we had a little alcohol accident.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Me neither.
We are
How does
all.
this-
Did you know that carbonated beverages don't bode well when you drop them?
We are all beautiful, shining examples of sobriety.
I actually am.
Completely sober.
Every single one of us.
So far.
Is like that. So.
I actually
But we'll get
very
there.
rarely drink, so.
Where's my game sheet?
It exploded. I have no idea. Where'd you put them?
Are they in that drawer that you just covered up?
Motherfucker. If you'd like to start us off, Joe.
Well, I'm
Absolutely.
I'm trying to.
Last week on Adventures in Thrym.
Right? Yeah. You guys got your dice and you got your minis. Everybody got their minis?
I got mine.
Except for you. Oh, yeah, no, you have yours now. Oh, you're good. Everybody got everything?
Did we just have the player's handbook in there? Yeah, got it.
Which one were we using for you? This one?
For me? Yes.
Alright, we're good.
Are we?
Okay.
It's summary time.
It's summary time?
It gives everyone a chance to get in anyways.
Stop making excuses. Alright, last time on Adventures in Thrym, the party, after investigating a fallen and sick black dragon, were given directions to his lair, where they fought off a vicious band of kobolds that ended up actually doing more damage to the barbarian elephant than 4 water elementals ended up doing. So
Numbers matter.
numbers do matter. Yeah. That's why they attack in numbers. And then after frightening them away with a heck of a fireball that blew up about 3/4 of the ones that were running after you, you made your way very cautiously across a very rickety stone bridge.
I
Okay,
flew at it and make my way across.
right? Yeah. No, I was gonna say one person traversed it, and the rest of you flew over it. Inside the keep, you fought off some lizard people. Decided to mine out the dragon's gold and make a really crappy pair of boots.
Hey, you know what?
We tried.
Gotta start somewhere.
It's true. You do.
It's not
That's
like
where
We tried.
I mean, level 7, that's where you start, and you start learning professions and things like that, okay?
give you the stink eye for a second. And that's where we will begin this fine evening, with everybody still in the keep, having mined out all the gold, and your oh yeah, no, and then you got a little amulet style thingy that had some gears in it that is definitely the piece that you would require to get into the plane of time, also known as Mechanus,
Like
or
this.
Mechanus, or
Do we know the combination yet?
you don't.
That's more
I
accurate.
mean, meta knowledge I do, but
Well, I mean, like she identified it, and so what you know about it is not really
Did you close
meta.
that gate?
I closed it when I came back through.
Oh, okay.
Then yes.
Sure. So, anything that you guys know about the thing on the little thing that I gave you?
Yeah, that thing.
It has
that's,
gears.
that's not meta knowledge. That's character knowledge.
It's character knowledge because she identified it.
Yeah, it has gears
Yes.
and it brings you to the plane of time.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't
Also,
know.
the combination is when it shows the face of Primus.
Which we have no idea what that is.
So.
You've never seen Primus.
So make it see Primus.
What?
Just sit down and do it until it works.
Sit down.
She's not the Flash.
How many
different combinations are
How many
there?
possible combinations?
How many gears
How
actually?
many gears? There are 4 gears.
How many teeth each?
The biggest gear has 8, and then 16, and then 32, and 64.
8, 16, 32,
We're gonna do the math.
64.
It's a lot of combinations.
Yeah, it's a terrible amount of combinations.
Yeah. And then basically you have to times each one of those by 4 and add them together.
Again, like I said, she's not the Flash.
Yeah, that'd be way too
But
much.
she is a celebrity.
Yep. More like a celebrity.
262,000 combinations.
There you go.
That won't take long. I mean, we got a week, right? This could have been happening in our week.
No, you guys haven't been doing that. You've been mining out the gold. And we already, after are done with that week and a half of that. So we pick up with you guys having mined all of the gold, made the shoes, and
Okay.
that's where we are.
Well,
We've done the thing.
maybe we bring it to the archaeologist chick.
Yeah?
Where is the
She's in-
college at?
That's the Dwarven City, right?
No, she was making her way there.
Mm-mm.
She was going back to her college or museum, whatever.
It's been more than 10 days, so you may not remember.
But my character can still recall.
I know. Do you know?
I just remember I thought she was going to that Dwarven City that starts with a V. Is it Varden?
Vardenswald.
Vardenswald?
She was heading that way, but past that, I don't remember where her college is at. And if you don't remember,
Wasn't it your college too?
No.
No?
He's not from there.
no,
Okay.
he's a grave robber.
I'm not a grave robber, alright?
That's what your reputation is.
Which that is what you are.
It's grossly misrepresented.
Have you taken anything from a live person that didn't involve you giving them money first?
I didn't, per se, take anything from a dead person. It wasn't in their hands or their pockets.
It was just near them.
In their coffin.
In their grave.
So what if we go to Vardenswald and talk to a temple or something?
Yeah. And we can also look at what it costs to get this gold smelted down.
You know, to be honest with you, I'm kind of tempted to just, like, give an update to Erithea.
How?
We've done a lot since we spoke to her last.
Right, that's my thought process.
How long will it take us to get there?
How long will it take you to get to Firmner? Probably a good month and a half.
Okay.
This is why we need
Unless-
access to teleportation circles.
Unless we were to ask Neil if he may know a shortcut.
Maybe the druid can get some big birds to fly us or something.
It's not Gandalf. This isn't the end of the adventure either.
Yeah, we don't get it till the end, that's right. He has to level up to a Baylor first, and then we can get the birds.
If we were to ask Neil if he has a shortcut,
He'd say,
I don't know,
Maybe.
maybe.
or you could just fucking ask him.
okay.
We're saying that's the more accurate representation.
So I say, hey Neil,
Yes.
do you know a faster way to get to
Firmnifon.
Firmnifar?
It's
Firmnifar?
No.
Firmnifar. Firmnifar.
It's always faster through the underground.
We could go through the underground.
How much time would that cut?
I mean, it'd be the same distance we just
No.
took to get here, right? Or is there another entrance to the underground we can go, I guess?
The
How
same
much
way
time-
we. It's the
how much
same way
time
we
would
came.
it cut down? You don't know.
Well, does Neil?
No. Because he doesn't know how far it is to Firmner Fall from where you are.
I have no idea where Doki is.
Don't worry about it.
Also, I thought only Neil could only talk to you.
He can't talk to her.
Yeah.
Because he's been making fun of me when I miss my shots.
No, he hasn't.
Are you sure? Because he's been saying stuff. So somebody's been saying stuff in my head. Neil's the only one that talks to people's heads.
Neil's the only. Neil's just only talking to me.
I mean, I understand that Neil is a unique individual, but don't you think maybe someone else has the ability to do that?
Who else would have that ability?
I don't know. Maybe it's part of your weapon.
Just seems odd that Neil could talk in people's heads and I start hearing stuff in my head. And it's jokes, too. It makes fun. That totally sounds like Neil.
So I am fully aware of what his weapon does.
Nope.
No?
He is.
Nope.
But you said
I am.
the sheet that you gave.
Just know it was called the Bow of
for the time
Arthun.
portal.
Only knew it was called the Bow of Arthun. Arthun?
It's just Arthum.
Arthun.
Okay.
Just call it. Just.
So I thought the sheet that you gave us was all character knowledge.
Nope.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to clarify.
If you're hearing voices, man, it's not Neil.
You're going crazy.
You may want to get that looked at.
Alright.
So we should go to...
Should we find a doctor
Does Neil
or
know
a
doctor?
healer?
You know cure spells, right? You've used cure spells before.
I don't think that's how it works.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
It doesn't.
I'll let you know if
cure
it happens again.
mental wounds.
I'm not gonna miss on purpose, but we'll see. Anyway, are we going through the underground to Erythea?
It's up to you guys. I was just suggesting it.
I
Because
mean,
maybe she
how
has
far
an
away is
update or something.
Vardenswald?
Vardenswald from where you are?
Yeah.
A couple of days.
That's more than that. It is probably going to be about... it's 5 or 6 days away.
Do we want to just make a stop in there and see if we can see anything? And if not, Neil can locate us underground and
Oh, you took him.
head to Furterm?
For
Well, what would we do in Vardenswald?
At the very least, start getting the gold smelted. If we can't find a temple or anybody that knows anything about Primus.
They also may have other methods of travel.
It's fair.
That we can now afford.
That's fair.
Alright, so
Do that.
we should do that.
Alright.
We can get, like, ponies.
We can also talk to the
Ponies.
temple.
Yeah, we can get ponies, and we can get places faster.
Ponies.
Okay.
On ponies.
Wouldn't a horse be faster than
On
a pony?
great steeds. Swift steeds.
Do you know how to ride a horse?
I was gonna say, don't you prefer seahorses?
It can't be too much different than a
Hey,
seahorse,
are we near the
right?
ocean? Can't you, like, call fish to, like, swim us
Oh
somewhere?
my god.
You're not even
That is
close to the
so
ocean.
racist.
She's not Aquaman.
Oh, you guys called her Aquaman
I
last
take
week.
offense to that.
They said you were Aquaman last week.
I'm a woman.
Aquawoman? I don't know. What's Aquaman's girlfriend's name or whatever she is? Somebody said it.
Does Aquaman have
She
what?
does. She's a very,
Do you know?
she's a magical redhead chick.
There you go. Your magical redhead chick.
I think there's like his sister who's gonna be around or something like that.
We are tangenting.
We are tangenting.
So,
Let's go to Vardenswald. After all this.
let's hit Vardenswald for now. All in favor?
Yes.
Okay. You
Yeah.
didn't say anything. You good?
I'm still reeling from being called Aquaman,
Alright.
but I agree.
So, to Vardenswald.
Cool.
Are you serious right now, Joe?
What? No, I don't know. What are you talking about?
What was he just doing?
I don't know. Cool.
Okay, to Vardenswald.
Cool. How you getting back across the bridge?
By
We're
fixing
gonna
it.
fly.
By
Did it break?
fixing it, duh.
You're gonna take the time to fix the bridge because you don't have the tools or the.
Is there another
supplies.
way? Should we
Fix the
explore and
bridge
find
right now.
another way?
Casting mending 100 million times.
So, there's...
Who broke the bridge?
the bridge has been broken.
I went across it just fine.
You weigh how many pounds?
5.
I weigh as much as a normal human. It's like 185, 6 foot.
Yeah. Cool. You
I
weighs
weighs-
how much?
A little more than a normal human.
Yeah.
Just a little, right?
A lot of humans.
A lot of humans, like 9 of them.
Yeah.
I mean,
She's laying right there. Alright, so
Fly across.
we can fly across. There is also the secret exit.
Secret
Oh,
exit.
they're also.
wait, secret exit.
Did we?
Definitely told you about this.
He left and went through rooms to search everything, and he found an exit that goes under everything and then out towards the base of where we came into the original part.
Actually, I found multiple secret doors that all lead to the same
Secret door, secret
little
door, secret door.
underground place that has stairways going down.
Well, why didn't you tell us earlier?
Because the stairway is damaged. So
Is it usable damaged or?
that's a great question. Do I feel like it is usable?
Roll for intelligence.
Roll engineering.
What?
12.
12. You don't have a whole lot of knowledge with like stair engineering.
They're made of stone.
Architecture.
I'm just saying, like, as we walk down these things, are we gonna slip and fall?
That there's a possibility, but you don't know. You only saw a small part of the staircase leading down the side of the mountain.
Alright. So it's a possibility that it may be traversable.
All right, I can.
But we can also fly.
Do we have enough? You guys can cast enough to make us fly?
Yes. We just fucking cast fly on him, tie a rope to him, and whoop-de-doo. How do you think we got over here?
You saw them do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
How long does fly last for?
A while.
An hour, maybe? Maybe.
That's all you, baby.
I have it. I also have level 10.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. So, that's how long fly lasts.
So I can fly for 9 minutes and land.
Pretty much.
Okay.
At a
60.
How far across is it?
Oh no, I can just fly down. Can I? Do I assume that I can reach a safe portion down? No? Okay.
No, it's pretty far.
I mean, we are on a mountain.
The crevasse between the peaks is several thousand feet down.
Okay.
So we really don't have a good way of getting out of here.
Just fly across. That's still a good way.
Well, fly across it came the same way we did.
Or do we want to take the secret exit down so we know the way up, so we don't have to worry about the bridge for a while?
But if the exit's not safe, then
The exit's like the secret exit is going to take us longer to get down than going across the bridge will.
Okay.
So why don't we worry about that when we actually are doing repairs on the building?
Okay.
Alright. So, fly.
okay, I fly.
Cool. How far?
Past the portcullis.
Past the portcullis? Okay. And then into the castle proper, or...
That wasn't the castle. That was the.
We were in.
No,
the
you were in the
We
keep.
were headed to the castle.
Keep is separate from the castle.
I thought we went from the keep to the castle.
Nope, you went from the castle to the keep, because the keep is actually the...
Where you keep things.
The castle itself is like the walls and...
Okay, I will actually. I'll fly as like in a path that we would walk, but as far as I can with 9 minutes.
Okay. I need you all to roll perception.
Hey, good start of the
Wow. That's a nat 1.
Same.
Oh,
Same here.
what the fuck? What?
I rolled a 2.
Oh my god.
Point all roll that one.
Alright, guys, we will be restarting tomorrow.
That's a perception of 6.
We're just ending the game here.
No, it's a natural one.
Yeah, nat 1 is nat 1.
I know.
And then what it did, you rolled a 2, which is a what?
A 1, right?
Because you have a negative.
Not have a negative.
Or we don't.
You don't have a negative one with
Not
us?
as wisdom. Yeah.
It's a 5.
Oh, cool. That helps.
I mean, does my passive perception pick up anything?
I can't believe
It would be
ones.
kind of passive, but yeah, no.
My
as
passive is a 13.
Yeah,
Same here.
as you fly over the castle walls, your nostrils pick up smoke. looking down at the ground.
Oh, I have advantage on smell.
That's cool. You smelled smoke.
I didn't know if that would get me to roll my perception again.
Nope. But
can I do a knowledge check for the smoke? Can I tell what's burning?
Yeah, roll
that smells
roll for nature.
Do the thing, babe.
Yeah.
That's better.
It's
got 2 digits this time.
It's a 10.
It's +1.
11.
11? It's definitely some sort of flesh.
Ooh. That's bodies of something burning.
Mm-hmm. Is it the kobolds you?
I was gonna say, I
threw fire
definitely did explode a lot of kobolds. But that was a week ago.
That's, yeah.
Maybe decayed by now.
Oh yeah, it's been a week. That's
Do
right.
but we can't see where they're coming from.
Yeah, you can see where the smoke is, but you can't see what itself is burning. The smoke is obscuring your vision.
Are we at the point
Oh,
of,
there's
like,
that much smoke?
on solid ground? Are we past the bridge?
Yeah, you passed the bridge. He said he was going to fly as far as he can. It'll take you maybe a minute to get across the bridge, and you're still flying at the moment over the wall.
Yeah,
we should go figure out what is burning in our new house.
Okay.
So where is the smoke
Somebody
coming
was
from?
trying to
Where
cook
there was
something and they
smoke's
messed it
coming
up.
from, near the tower where you fought some of the kobolds.
Okay, yes.
Let's go there.
Onward.
Into the smoke.
Cool. So you fly into the smoke, and it's
Not into the smoke,
okay.
but we fall towards.
Towards the smoke.
Towards.
That doesn't take you long. It takes you about not much longer than that, and you can see several small piles of bodies that are burning. They are definitely kobolds' bodies that are burning. There is one kobold throwing another kobold body on top of the pyre and going back to a small pile of more bodies behind him.
Do these bodies look decayed?
Are they recent dead?
Like, do they look a week decayed, basically?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're cleaning up our mess.
They're cleaning up our mess, but the
Do we
problem
get
is
kobold servants?
they're still here. And I really doubt that we are going to have kobold servants.
You can only see one.
Can only see one.
Maybe you could be like intimidating
I can-
towards
I
them
speak-
and
I
convince
speak
them that you are a
Draconic.
kobold dragon master. I mean, look at you in your hat.
I mean, you could gust of wind the smoke out.
Could
I can sneak up to him and speak to him in Draconic, see what he's doing.
That's a good idea. Let's figure out what he's doing.
Okay.
Do I need to blow away the smoke? Are we suffering from the smoke?
Just
Is
wait.
there enough? Okay.
No. Wait till you hear me talk, and then blow the smoke away. Maybe that'll scare him. I'll be like, halt, and then you go, whew.
I think it'll be good just talking to him.
Okay. It sounded really cool, though.
It did. It sounded really cool.
So that's a stealth check of 21.
Cool.
I'm gonna sneak up, and then right after he dumps the body, I'm just gonna, when he comes up, I'm gonna be like, stop, in Draconic.
What are you doing here? What? You're still here?
What are you doing here?
What? I'm cleaning up.
You're cleaning up.
What? Yes.
Didn't you get the hint? You're supposed to leave.
We're not leaving. Usually you guys leave when you get your stuff.
Well, we're not leaving. We're coming back. This place is ours now.
I guess I'll tell the boys. Do we have to leave?
No.
I
No.
can't understand him.
I can.
Oh,
Well, as soon as he
okay.
pulls out a bow.
No. You do
Like-
not have to leave. Why would you do this? Why, Rokar? He offered. He literally offered
I
to
didn't offer
stay
you-
here.
I didn't offer anything. I just asked if I had to leave.
Yes, I'm aware. You asked if you had to leave.
Yeah.
Now, what would you do to stay?
What do I need to do to stay?
Well, put it this way. What did you do for the dragon?
We didn't do anything for him. He just left us alone.
He just left you alone.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah. I mean, we brought him stuff so he'd leave us alone, but...
Okay. Well, what if we came to a similar agreement? And instead of bringing us stuff, you do stuff for us.
Wouldn't bringing you stuff be doing stuff for you?
No, because you bringing us stuff would be upon your own volition rather than upon our request.
Well, yeah, but if I bring you stuff, I'd still be doing stuff.
But not per our request.
So, you're never gonna ask us to bring you stuff?
That's not what I said.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Intelligence
You guys
level
can't hear
4.
this, but this is going really well.
Oh, I'm glad it's going well.
He's a
Is he being nice?
sharp
So-
negotiator.
Let me put it this way.
Is he being nice though?
Just ask them to be servants if you're.
Yeah, he's
If you are willing to serve us,
Okay.
you can stay.
Roll for persuasion.
Persuasion. I'm not the
You guys said we
persuasive one.
weren't gonna have kobold servants, then I'm
wanna
gonna
give me, like,
kill them,
bardic-
and you guys are like, stop.
Can someone aid me? Can the bard aid me by like just playing a tune or some shit?
Well, you have to inform me what's going on. So
It's
I
a
can-
fucking 3.
What's your total persuasion?
0.
Oh.
Try to convince him that your party is cool, and then I can help.
Wait, if we're serving you, aren't we supposed to bring you stuff if we serve you? Isn't that what serving is?
That's part of it.
But you don't want us to bring you stuff.
No, I do want you to bring us stuff, but only when we ask.
We want you to fix the keep. The walls, the bridge.
What?
That face is gorgeous.
Ah. I mean, like, there's enough of us here, but... What do you give us?
A place to stay,
Oh, yeah.
Not death.
and not death.
You can't understand
I won't
him.
give you my arrow.
No, but he says it, and I repeat it in Draconic.
I don't like you.
I don't like him
He's
either.
mean.
It's okay.
I was being truthful. I won't give him my arrow.
Wait, you just gonna give me an arrow?
I'll give you an arrow. Do you want an arrow?
Rokar, no.
And then one of my arrows. Regular arrow.
Like, sticks it in a small quiver on his back. It's a lot bigger than any of the other arrows that he's got in his pack because
He's small.
he's small.
I'll tell you what. As a sign of our goodwill, that we'll be good masters, and I pull out like 100 coppers, and I hold it out.
I don't even know what to do with these. And he like takes them and he's just like, he's got 100. That's a lot of copper. Like, I don't even know where you got 100 coppers
you
from.
don't have 100 copper.
You don't have
on you.
100.
Okay, then just a few silver.
Okay,
Whatever. That's like, isn't that 10 silver?
that's 20 coppers, a couple silver. Yeah, so
Whatever
10
it is.
silver.
We'll give him 10
100
silver.
Copper. Yeah. And he like takes it, and it's a nice sizable pile in his hands because he's got tiny hands. I don't even know what to do with this.
The dragon always kept that, right?
Well, yeah, if we found it, we gave it to him.
Now it's yours.
He like puts it in the
Dobby
same.
gave
Puts
Master
it in-
gave Dobby a sock.
puts it in the same little quiver because he doesn't have anywhere else to put it because he doesn't like carry things around. As he's just like got his arrows, and he's just. I guess we'll do that.
He's free.
Shut up.
Sorry.
Tell the story.
So where do you want us to stop?
Preferably the front.
Maybe the bridge?
Yeah, the bridge. I like that idea, bridge.
That's gonna suck.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I guess we'll do our best.
What do they call you?
So what are they doing?
My name is Vank.
Vink?
Do they need anything like rope or anything?
Do you guys feel like you will need any materials?
I feel like we would, yeah. I mean, there's still stuff in there. He points to the tower and kind of the rest of the little, few little buildings, and while they're there, there's not much in there, but there's stuff, and we can make stuff too.
Do we know if he's the leader of their clan? Or is this just like some random... He could be like on the way bottom. You know, if he's just disposing of bodies.
I mean, you could tell him that if he's lying and they don't do it, that will just kill all of them.
I mean, that's accurate. Will the rest of you listen to you?
I mean, if you're gonna let us stay, then probably, yeah.
Probably?
I mean, like, if some of them don't want to stay, then that's up to them, I would assume.
That's fair.
But we tend to stick together because we're small.
We just don't want a repeat of this to happen again.
Yeah, we don't want a repeat of what he threw at us last time either.
You saw that, huh?
No, I was just right there when my best friend got blown up.
I'm sorry.
He wasn't that good of a friend.
Your best friend wasn't that good of a friend?
Yeah.
Alright, Vank.
Okay.
I think we got an understanding here.
I think so too.
Good.
We will be back with more materials to assist in the rebuilding of this castle.
Well, that'll definitely help.
Should we tell him, like, if people come up, don't try to fight them?
It really depends on the people.
Yeah, I know.
Only the druid knows that we're...
I was gonna say, no one else would really come up here, except for the one person who...
Or the lizard people. There's gotta be more of them.
Lizard people?
That we fought.
No, we clear out the whole entire keep.
I was gonna say, they were part
You
of
think
their
that's
denizens.
all of their clan? Hopefully.
Yeah, that was probably the denizens of the dragon.
Okay. Alright.
Whereas the kobolds were just kind of there.
Okay. We're in agreement then, Vank.
Good. Good. I'll let the boys know. I gotta get back to work. If you don't mind, clean up the little bits that you guys made us into. It's just this like blank stare as he thinks
Clap him
about
on the
what
back.
happened. Oh,
Have fun.
we'll do.
Or walk away.
And 2 burdens fall.
Cool.
You guys told me we didn't want servants.
I did not say that.
I said we were gonna have kobold servants.
They
You guys
agreed to
said
be
no.
our servants?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful!
On a couple conditions.
What?
We leave them alone. And we let them stay here.
It's okay.
I mean, I don't mind kobolds.
They're harmless.
Yeah.
Us.
I'm pretty sure, like, one of the main factors was the fact that I killed 20 of them. With
You
one
do
spell.
look quite terrifying. In a good way.
Should have told me we were gonna try to negotiate him with first. I thought we were just making him leave.
Not
But
necessarily.
it worked out. It worked out.
It's whatever. To Vardensval.
Cool. So, you guys do know that making your way to Vardenswald, the easiest way is to follow the base of the mountains east until you reach the city, which lies at the base of the mountains, about 2 weeks' journey from the eastern shores of Thrym. Making your way there, you go back down those giant steps that you traversed beforehand. You finally hit the tree line and get down into the main forests of the Blacksoot Mountains and down to the base of the mountains. Did anybody want to do anything while they're traveling?
Somebody remind me. This is the kobold's next task. I'm pointing at the big ass fucking stairs.
Okay.
The stairs that are too big for us to fucking
I
step up.
mean, don't we want like the keep fixed up first,
Yes.
and then the stairs?
That's why I said the next
Oh,
task.
okay.
The
Yeah.
keep is one task.
Yes. The whole
I
thing.
just play wonderful music for my companions
I'll play with my
of
spider.
Is that what they're
banjo.
calling it
Blade
nowadays?
Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Play
Blade
with my
Joe /
What the kids
kazoo
call it.
music.
You're playing
Yeah,
dueling Blade Joe kazoo.
Yeah.
Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding.
Pretty much.
Have they invented Tide Pods yet?
Huh?
No.
Oh my
Stop.
god.
Really?
You can just literally stop right there.
Oh wow.
Well, after the dueling Kazoo Blade Joe. Anyway, I'm gonna play with my spider.
Okay. Roll for intelligence.
And I didn't learn anything at all with a 4 plus. And
Nope.
I thought you enjoyed my music.
I like the kazoo.
I do my normal stuff, which is
Reading. Cool.
Same.
Cool.
Yeah, you can stop playing the banjo. I like the kazoo.
Cool. It's about 4 or 5 days in. About 4 days in, and roll for perception.
Wow, that's another one.
Fuck these rolls today. Oh my god.
I got a 15.
7.
Did you get a 15? Oh, you rolled a 12.
Roll card. Roll with advantage.
15.
15.
5.
Again, there's the smell of smoke coming from the east. It is
Is that
What kind of
where
smoke?
Barton's fault is?
roll for nature.
17.
17. There isn't any flesh smell to it. It is definitely wood and other substances that are not flesh.
Wouldn't that be pretty standard coming from a dwarven?
Roll for insight. Or history, rather.
Oh, you only increased it.
Fine. It just makes more sense for history.
27.
27? Cool. No, not this. Not this smell. This is, and you're about a day's journey from Vardenswald. Being able to smell it from here is not right.
Direction?
Direction's coming from
From
the
the
east. Yeah.
Which is also the direction of Vardenswald?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, if we just continue, we're gonna hit it anyways.
Yeah,
Not much we can do from here anyway, so just
we continue towards it, I guess.
keep going.
Making your way, you can for another about half a day or so. You finally catch the plumes of smoke rising from Vardenswald. The city itself is absolutely immense. You're half a day's journey from it. You can already see the walls. They are a gray opalescent, and you can see them shine from here. But they are dulled by the amount of smoke that is coming from the city proper. As you make your way forward, you do catch sight of a campsite about a quarter's day, about 4 hours from Vardenswald.
I'll stealth up and take a look.
They're gonna stop for 4 days.
4 hours?
4 hours?
No. The campsite is 4 hours from Vardenswald.
Oh, and how
You
far are we
are-
from?
4 hours and 2 minutes.
Okay.
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 Then I will also stealth. Because
Same though.
We're all stealthy.
I'll take the first one.
Wow, very not stealthy.
18.
20.
21.
Just looks like, what?
11.
That's not terrible. I got 18.
Didn't hear you.
Not bad.
As you make your way forward, the nothing from the campsite seems to notice your approach. As you approach, there are several tents set up and several wagons with what looks to be food and other provisions set up. There are about a dozen dwarves going around with water buckets and giving aid to other dwarves sitting in the camps, in the tents. Some are rushing into and out of tents with bloody rags and other medical supplies.
I think this is going to be your area of expertise.
Agreed.
Yep. So, I guess I try to approach the nearest person who isn't, like, frantically trying to do something.
Okay.
But is also seems like they're aware of the situation. Maybe overseeing or waiting for something, I don't know.
Okay. No one's not doing something. There are some people who are, there are a few that are, like, standing still, but are still, like, embroiled in the work that they're doing.
What kind of work are they doing?
They're cutting cloths for bandages and creating poultices with mortar and pestle and the like.
Is there anybody that seems like I could just like walk up and like start helping them as I'm like creating conversation, like handing them more pieces to cut, or or like
you can go ahead and walk up to one of them.
Okay, so I walk up to someone like the least like busy looking person.
Okay.
Just because like I don't want to disrupt them too much.
Okay. All right.
So whatever they're doing.
I mean, it's not a fireball, so it's going to be effective. Just go on.
Oh. So I'm just like, what's going on here? Hello? Can I help you?
Yes, dear. If you'd like to help, here, start stripping these. And she throws you a pile of cloth that she has been stripping up into bandages.
Okay.
I'll grab it from her and
her
start using my
grabs.
claws to cut strips.
Oh, right on. Thank you. That's so useful. What's going on? What happened?
It's a revolution, dear.
A revolution?
Yes.
Here?
Yes. The Bonebeards have started taking control of the city. The
Who-
elections went awry, and the Shadowhammers won, but the Bonebeards didn't like it. And they have decided to declare war upon the other clans.
Oh, that sounds horrible. I'm so sorry.
Sometimes it's the dwarven way. She's like sitting there stripping more cloth.
We've got to. I look to my companion. Is like I feel like we might be able to do something to help these.
I feel like we'd be interrupting.
Getting involved in a war is not...
Maybe we just go.
I mean,
Neil can lead us to the end.
this is going to affect where we're going, is it not?
I mean, yeah, it is.
The problem is if we help one side, and then we're going to alienate others, and we don't want to alienate ourselves
Nobody
to
has to
city,
know we
right?
helped them.
Also sounds like it's one clan versus all the clans.
Right, so I mean, we could just help wipe out the one clan. But
Yeah, are
that seems like more trouble
if
than
one
it's
clan
worth.
can wage war by themselves, they're probably the most powerful clan.
Then why didn't they win the election?
Because power is terrifying.
Bambar's deep today.
Bambar has seen this happen before.
I don't know. I mean, I don't feel like helping them is the best idea. Like, we can help in terms of, like, medical upon the people that we're currently within. But
I ask her if there's like a leader of this camp, this group that's here. that I can speak with, maybe talk to see if there's some way we can aid in their endeavors.
Farron's in that tent over there, but she's in the middle of surgery. You might have to wait.
Theron?
Farron.
Farron, with a...
With a...
With a f. Alright. Thank you, I appreciate. Good luck to you. I hope you fare well.
She takes them and puts them over in the takes the bandages that you've made and puts them over in a pile and starts stripping more.
So
Are we gonna get involved in a dwarven civil war?
well, I kind of want to know what's going on.
I mean,
At least
let me
get
lay
some
it out.
information so that we know at least one side of the story before we go and listen to the other side of the story. Because if we go and we listen to the other side of the story without listening to this, then we never know what's happening over here.
Do I know whether or not Vardensval is a proper, like, democratic or the best thing that democratic is?
Roll for history.
Equivalent.
Love rolling for history, except for when I get a nat one.
You don't know?
You don't know anything about
Do I
dwarven
know
politics.
who would?
You do.
You, Erithea probably would.
God
Do
damn
you
it.
guys know anything about dwarven culture?
Do we know how Vardenswald is ran in terms of their government?
Well, she said it was an election, so...
Right, so that's why I was kind of thinking democratic. So my thought process is that when it comes down to it, the Bonebeards didn't like the result of the election for whatever fucking reason. Who are these guys?
Who are these guys? You have no idea. You didn't ask.
Who are these guys?
Shit.
Man, what clan are you part of?
I'm part of the Shadowhammers.
So you're part of the ones who won the election.
Aye.
And
Is
why
the
did
Bonebeard larger than you?
Nay.
Not even close.
No.
So why is it that you guys are outside of the city, not inside?
They had a weapon we didn't know existed.
Kind of weapon.
Something that can create large explosions and fire projectiles from other smaller weapons.
I want to like pull one of you over to the side and be like, I'm torn. I like explosions. But I also really don't like people who fight the government.
So why did they not like you guys winning?
You could give them access to Baron's Vault, because that's like an impenetrable keep if it's maintained properly.
Yeah, but it's not right now.
Yeah, but it still puts the enemy at a disadvantage.
Did you ask her that question?
Yeah.
If you want to help them,
We, the Shadowhammers,
short
have
of
been in power
us
for
waging a war.
several hundred
with
years now.
no
and
army.
The Bonebeards are tired of us being in charge. But the rest of the clans apparently are not. And that's why they gave our leader...
Pull Xanathars and it's for.
It's not Xanathars, these are my actual notes. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Xanathars.
I prepared for this.
Yeah.
Finds
Thank
a
you very
random
much.
name.
Yeah, no, our clan leader, Werfix.
What?
Werfix.
Werfix.
His father, Crag, was the last war chief. And Werfix was voted in by the other clans as the new war chief. And Doodlear, the leader of the Bonebeards, took offense.
Took offense for what? Just simply not being
Didn't like
liked
him?
by the rest of the clans?
Dwarves are fickle creatures.
I could have told you that.
They hold grudges for millennia.
Fair enough.
And according to Bonebeard history, they were ousted from the throne almost 900 years ago.
Is that accurate information?
No one's alive that's been here that long.
It's fair.
Guys gotta learn how to write
No
stuff down.
one's here that's that was there when... Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm busy.
Is the city still open to trade?
Have you seen the city?
No.
There's just... I can see smoke in the walls. That's all I can see.
Yeah, no, dear. It's not. We're in the middle of a war.
That's inconvenient.
So do we help finish a war, or do we just let it play itself out and come back later?
This weapon, how
Right.
easily could it be dismantled?
I don't believe it requires dismantling. It's a powder.
Oh, it's just a powder.
Yes.
Not to be rude, why are we asking... I'm going to assume you're a nurse or a healer when there's a...
She's
Yeah.
in surgery.
The leader of this little camp.
Or a general somewhere, or
Yeah.
someone.
Where's the fort? Where's the... What would they call it? The rear station where the clan...
Well, because
The war chief stays?
she happens to be knowledgeable and is currently the least busy.
Why don't we just go talk to the
I
war
wouldn't
chief?
say I'm not busy.
I said least busy. You were able to focus on other tasks as well as doing your own.
We dwarves can multitask well.
So should we talk to the war chief?
Let's go and try and talk to her.
Well, hang on.
Well, it's not a
That's-
war
It's
chief,
not a war
it's
chief.
the-
I'm guessing she's just a doctor?
No, I'm talking
She's
about...
a
Surgeon?
No, I'm talking let's go to the back of the battle lines.
I mean, that's the thing, though, is that
What's the surgeon gonna know that she doesn't know?
that's my thought process, too. We're not done with what she knows. We're rushing too fast here. And we need to just get the information, and then we can make a decision. Right now, we haven't decided whether or not we even want to help with this war. But I feel like if we're going to be the neighbors, we probably want to be on the helping side of the people who will continue to run this place. But I also feel like, depending on who we choose to help, they're going to be the winners. But you have two options. You have the individual who has been, or the clan, who their last leader was ousted. Or you have the other clan that has been in power for 900 years, and everyone but these guys have been happy. I'm gonna go with they're the better leaders, but I like explosions, so I'm torn.
But if we kill the revolting clan, we can just get the thing that causes explosions.
Yeah.
I like that idea, because that gives me explosions.
So we're helping them.
So
Okay.
then we go to the general or war chief or whatever and not wait for the surgeon.
Where is the individual who is running your
Leading
side
this
of the
effort.
war?
Well, it's about midday now, so he's probably in the midst of battle.
Oh, where's the battle at?
The battle? Battle is taking place inside the city.
What does it look like?
What does it look like? What
What
do you mean?
does
What is
he
the
look
battle?
like?
What does he look like?
He or she?
Well, his name is Wolferk. Wolferk? Whatever the hell I just told you his name
Okay.
was. Werfix. Sorry. Werfix.
Perfect. You should write that down.
And he is wearing some pretty... I mean, I've never seen him in his armor before, but he's got a great big grey beard and...
I feel like you just described about half of your clan.
You're not wrong. They'd probably be leading the charge, as it were, but I wouldn't recommend going in there right now because they don't know who you are. Who are you, by the way? Where did you come from?
Baron's
We're
Vault.
your new neighbors! Hi! Sorry we don't have cookies.
We took over Baron's Vault from a dragon.
But look, yeah, because it's tradition to bring
You took back Bairnswald.
Yeah.
Aye.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Good God,
And I killed a nymph.
Yep, he totally did.
okay, all right,
Then the nymph cave, like up north with
Ah.
the curse, that thing.
all right. Really? Well, if you're that good, you must have a name. Who are you?
We all just look at each other.
We've been too busy to think of a name.
The Avengers.
All right, Avengers.
God damn it.
I guess the next person to talk to probably would be Felon?
Werfix?
Not
Phalanx.
We
Werfix.
need to come up with a name, you guys.
I agree.
I'm just gonna whisper to you, with like in your language.
Farron. Sorry, Farron. The next person to talk to would be Farron, and it looks she's still in surgery.
So Farron is in this little camp.
Yeah, I told you.
I'll sit and wait.
She's in that tent, and she points over to a tent that just like has water and blood coming out of it,
Oh.
and she's in there in the middle of surgery.
Can you just go heal her patient and we'll call it good?
I can try. I can sure try.
Have Neil help.
No.
You don't get to come in the tent.
Yeah, no. No cats allowed.
Alright. So we trot over to the tent,
Okay.
I guess I'll sit and...
and I
cut
peek
bandages.
inside the tent to assess the situation.
You look inside the tent. It is horrific. There are about 6 beds. 2 of them are empty and just completely covered in blood. 4 of them are... 2 of them have dwarves that are just completely still. And it looks like pieces of their bodies have been torn off by something, and pieces, and like it's where they were torn off is singed black, and one of the beds has a dwarf who you can tell is still kind of breathing. His wounds don't look to be as bad, but he is unconscious at the moment. And then there is a bed where there are 3 dwarves trying to hold this dwarf down as he's got a hand axe in his mouth, and another dwarf is like sawing his leg off as he's just like, I mean, he's about to like burst
Does my
out.
healing heal kind of stuff like that?
Like you could, like the bottom part of his leg from like 3/4 of his shin down has been blown off, and they need like roll for medicine. Really
I was
quick.
like, I don't know the extent of my heals at this point.
These are yummy.
Oh, there.
Hey, what am I doing?
Medicine.
8.
8.
Can I roll 12?
Yes. You don't really know
13.
what exactly is like they're doing. You're like, well, I don't know. You understand that in order to get a like a clean place to sew whatever's left of the leg like shut, they need a clean cut, and something that's not blown off but a clean cut. So they're cutting at a point where they can pull the skin up and sew it.
So, Elaborate, how's the tent looking?
Roll Constitution really quickly, both of you.
Oh,
Save,
yeah.
save.
11?
With a save? Okay.
What am I getting?
Constitution save.
Let's do
21.
21?
Well, yeah, you're fine. It's not your first go around. You come back, like you turn away from the tent, and the dragon skull just opens up, and it's just this wave of vomit that comes out of your mouth.
Okay, so then I'm like, so how's the tent?
It's rough. Definitely is rough in there. I don't know if I can go in there and do any actual good.
You hear.
With my 13, did I know anything different?
What?
With my 13, did I know anything different
That
in terms of
they're
medicines?
cutting it off for.
With your 13, that I told you what it was.
Yeah.
They're cutting it off so that they can get.
Can she heal it?
Can she heal it?
Yeah.
No.
She
Okay.
doesn't have regeneration.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. Her stuff is not a regenerative thing.
cure
I mean, like
Cure wounds.
yeah,
Wounds.
it wouldn't bring his leg back at all.
Once they get
Could
cut
it
off,
stop
it
them from
closes.
cutting so we can continue our conversation?
At this point, not really. You know, it's the damage to the leg is to a point where like it would cause more harm than good to close that wound.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, because like it's gross.
Are they having any issues holding him down?
They don't seem to be
Okay.
at the moment.
Yeah.
But
Tent opens up the top of the tent.
from right
Stay still, Teddy.
from inside the tent, you hear, "Hey, blue lady, blue lady, we need more we need more bandages. Get some."
More bandages! Got it! And she, like, just instinctively, just, like, turns around and, like, bolts for the bandages.
Just hand you the bandage I've been cutting.
She grabs a big handful of them and she runs back in.
Cool.
This is
Bandages!
Cool. They you see they have got the leg off, and there's still just blood just flowing out of it, and he's like, oh, the
Locker
dwarf
just-
that-
Okay,
him.
I can heal it at that point. Now that it's off, right? Like, I can at least stop the bleeding.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna heal that. To try and help get it through, the last part of this
Cool.
journey.
What are you using?
Cure wounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does it do? How much? What is
D8.
it? 1d8.
You want the description too, though?
D8 plus 4.
Yeah.
It's just a hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Doesn't really give a...
Doesn't really give a description. Okay.
Regains a number of hit points equal to. That's it. It might say something in there, but
That's
I'm
what
doubting
I'm
it.
looking for. A creature you touch regains hit points. This spell has no effect on undead or constructs. Okay. Yeah. No. Roll your 1d8 plus your charisma modifier.
What, you roll 1?
2.
6.
Still 6.
So, like, you give the bandages to the person who was doing the cutting, and they start to, like, kind of get them, like, stuffed in so that they can start soaking up the blood so that they can actually get to where they can pull the skin over it. You touch the person's leg, and, like, there's just blood that's just squirted all over your hand, and you're like, "Ugh!" And it kind of starts to stop the bleeding a little bit, not a whole lot, but it's enough to where they can get to where they can start pulling the skin.
Okay, so it definitely helped a little.
It helped a little bit, yeah. They can get the skin pulled, and the dwarf pulls out this huge hook needle and threads it through 2 pieces of skin and pulls it through and ties it off, and then starts working through the rest of the leg, sewing it shut.
Dogrin's there just, like, trying to help.
Bandages!
The dwarf, as she's doing her work, says, "Well, thank you, Blue Lady. I appreciate that. Who are you and what are you doing here?"
My name is Logrin Polera. I am a great adventurer and your new neighbor. And, we
She's like, what?
we were traveling to Vardenswald and we stumbled upon this, and, figured we could help. You looked like you needed it.
I appreciate the help, and I don't know what business you had in Vardenswald, but that'll have to wait for a while. And what do you mean by neighbor?
What is the name of the castle again?
Baronswald.
Baronswald?
Baronswald.
Yes, we have cleared Baronswald. And, we live there now. Me and my companions.
Not to interrupt, sorry.
You live in Bairnsville. Like, how long have you lived there?
We just cleared
About a week.
it. We're in the process of renovations. I know. It's exciting.
It'll take... all right. Well, I appreciate your help. What do you need? What do you need from me? Why are you here?
Well, we saw all of this, and we figured you needed help, and we want to help your endeavor. We're trying to figure out what's going on, what's happening, how we can help, get this town back on its feet.
Well, it seems as though those bonebeard bastards are sore losers. And they just couldn't take the Shadowhammers being in power yet again. And so they've rebelled. They've pulled a few clans to their side. The Silver Anvils, as well as the Black Moths.
Moths?
Yeah.
I don't have a pencil.
What the fuck are we doing with our lives?
They're all right there.
We heard they had some great weapons?
Some sort of powder that, when compacted, creates extremely large explosions, and they're able to use it in small amounts to fire projectiles from I don't know what they're called, but they are another form of weapon.
Can I do a knowledge check to know what kind of weapon she's talking about?
Yes.
Need to make a little tiny bit more room for this.
Roll,
Sorry. Cut someone's toes.
roll for history.
That's cocked.
That's
That
super
is
cocked.
so cocked.
Is a 10 plus Dragon 7 history.
Yep.
Woo! I have a lot of history. 16.
Cool, you have no idea.
Shit.
Like, you have never heard of a powder when compacted will create explosions. You know of magics that will create explosions, as well as chemical, like magical.
Just sounds like some
chemical
kind of
compounds
strange
that will-
new alchemy to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that sounds both fascinating and horrifying at the same time.
It's what did this to Garrick, as she ends with the stitching and starts to wrap one of the bandages that you gave her with around his leg.
You've got some fine work going on here. Some fine repair.
It's the best we can do with what we've got.
I'm outside.
Yeah, I guess I'm by myself.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
Well, is there anything that we can do to help? Anything, what are they trying to accomplish at this point? And how can we, help end this so that the town can function again?
Well, we need to push back the Bonebeards. They have control of most of the city. They ran the market district, as well as most of their clan were higher up in the temples, and they control both of those districts, as well as they seized hold of the stronghold itself.
I understand. Well, I appreciate your time. You do good work here. We will do our best to try and end this. Help end this as quickly as possible.
You're going to help us,
Well, yes.
but why would you want to get involved in dwarven politics?
Well, we live here now, and we want to be able to use the city for trade as well. This is, part of our community now too.
I suppose, although I don't know how well you having control of Bairnsvald will be received by the rest of
How
my
so?
clan or any other clan. It's an ancient dwarven stronghold.
But it had been taken over by a dragon.
We know.
Wouldn't they be happy that it has been freed from this dragon's possession?
You don't know many dwarves, do you?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Darling, they'd probably want it back.
Sucks to be them.
So maybe we shouldn't tell them.
Too late, you already told them.
We told her. That's it.
True. I mean, she seems... I helped her, so, like, maybe she'll keep quiet.
You don't know many dwarves, do you?
Right?
I don't have any knowledge of dwarves. I came from the sea.
Mm-hmm.
So...
They're sea dwarves.
What?
No, they're not.
No, they're not. I see. Well, thank you for explaining. I obviously am not from around here.
Yeah,
so.
I don't know what you are, but you've helped me, and I appreciate that.
Well, I appreciate...
Most awkward goodbye ever.
I appreciate the knowledge, the conversation. I appreciate the work that you're doing.
You just have to end this with the way that you and I say bye to each other. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye. And she finishes up tying off the suit.
And as you walk out, I'm like, did you tell her that we need to talk to the commander?
I'm sure she'll leave the tent soon. And you can talk to her.
The worst talkative person ever.
It's not her strong suit.
So
She's more of a celebrity.
So what'd you say?
Well, I relayed our conversation to them.
So it sounds like they don't want us to get involved?
Oh no, I'm sure they would love for us to get involved. They just don't want us to keep.
We don't want to tell them that we have control of the keep. We want them to still think that it's in control of the dragon.
By the dragon.
Yeah.
That won't last very long.
Yeah, when the
But-
dragon's not flying around it anymore.
But if we put it this way, once that keep's rebuilt, it's
Wait,
practically impenetrable.
how come when
Wait.
the dwarves had the keep, but the stairs are made for giants?
What?
So,
Just squints.
What are you looking at me for?
so the dwarves were the owners of that keep originally, as we have just been informed.
No, we
Prior.
They have just been the previous owner before the dragon.
Yeah.
So who is the
So here's the
original
thing: is
owner?
if we help whoever ends up winning this war at Vardenswald, maybe if we help them before letting them know that we have control of the keep, then they will be more willing to allow us to stay there.
You don't know how many dwarves, do you?
We've been over this.
No, we haven't. This is character.
It was in part of the conversation.
So from a military standpoint, Baronswald is for defense purposes. Pretty much as long as you allow them to go there if they need to go there, they shouldn't actually object. Unless they're going to send an army to go up there and hold it for no reason. There's no resources up there, there's no food, there's nothing.
Well, we know how armies work with fireballs, so.
If we were diplomatic, we can probably still keep it.
I'm gonna say, if we just allow them to come up there in the time of need, we can practically just maintain it for them and do whatever the hell we want.
Why did I just lose that?
Because life.
Sounds good, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, we will keep the information of the keep being under our control
A secret.
a secret for now. What is she doing?
Being a dog.
Yep. She's
Okay.
exploring. And then she's gonna get stuck back there.
So, are we
It's
just
funny to
gonna-
watch her back out, though.
Mhm.
Are we just gonna wait
Yeah.
until she comes out because you failed to do your job?
Or until the commander comes back.
Oh, she made the turn.
Or we could go to the front of battle and try to find the leader
So
there.
go to the front of battle and then get attacked by both sides. Great plan.
Are we still sure we're getting the right side here?
Yes.
Okay, then let's go.
What do you mean, let's go? We have no idea.
We don't know who the commander is. We don't know
It
anything
looks
about
like
him.
he doesn't know anything about us. For all
I mean-
he knows, we could be part of the enemy.
Fight the guys that are making the big explosions is what I got.
That's not how this works. I understand now why you hired him. Because you can't do shit when it comes to combat.
I mean, there's one side making explosions with things, and there's a side that's not.
I make explosions too.
Not with whatever their special thing. They do it without magic.
That does not make them cooler.
I didn't say that.
We're
Just makes...
waiting. You guys are having a ridiculous argument.
So I guess we're waiting for her to eventually leave, so we can have a more in-depth conversation with her. While she's not busy.
Cool. As you wait, the sky starts to grow a little bit darker. There are more wagons that come in with like screaming and moaning dwarves that are wounded as they're shuffled into
I'll help
different
unload them.
separate tents. You go to help. Like get dwarves down, and like the dwarves are like staring up at you, like they don't even
and I'm like,
know.
do you want them to get help faster or slower? I don't care.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
And they just go ahead. They have no idea who in the world you are, but you're helping them, and you're huge, and they don't like really want to have anything to do with you at the moment. So they let you help. At some point, it's probably a couple hours after the sun goes down. Torches are lit. The screaming has died down. The carts have stopped coming to the encampment. There is still some slight moaning going on in the tents, and finally, Farron comes back out of the tent. She's wiping her hands on a cloth that is already saturated with blood, so it's not really doing much. And she throws it into a bucket that has a pile of rags. You're still here. Who are these people?
These are my companions.
Okay.
They still had questions for you, but you were very busy, and I felt that it would be rude to interrupt you further, so we decided to wait.
I appreciate that. What questions do you have?
I don't really have a question. I just have a statement.
What's your statement?
We need to meet with your commander so we can help you push the battle the other way.
Well, Werfix is probably done with his battle for the day. If you take the time to get to him, he might be asleep by the time you get to him. But
Where is he?
His camp is just outside the front gates.
Okay.
Was that all you guys wanted?
That was all we needed.
We wait till morning. Would it be better to wait till morning?
He'll go right back to combat as soon as the sun's up.
He's not wrong. He needs to be where the battle is. I can send a runner.
That might be the best option. Because we don't want to just, approach their camp
That would be a good
and
idea.
then just get attacked.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised you got here without any of the gods noticing.
Guards?
What guards?
They're throughout the trees.
How
They
did they miss him?
He rolled a 21 on stealth.
She don't know that.
I don't know what that means.
I in real life, you roll a 21 on stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, they're terrible. They didn't see me, and I'm
in
huge.
game, I don't know. That's why I'm surprised.
Fair enough. Please send the runner.
And we'll be behind.
Yeah, we should just start.
Yeah, just start walking while he runs.
Cool. She
You like getting caught back here, huh?
calls for a dwarf and whispers something in his ear. He goes over to a small. He goes through a little thicket of trees and comes out on the other side on a giant goat and takes off.
Nice.
Fucking wow.
That's adorable.
They're dwarves. And takes off down towards the city. Our runner will get there within the hour. It'll take you quite a bit longer to get there. So when you arrive, they'll know you're coming.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Anything else?
Nope, you look like you have your hands full.
Well, I'm done for the night, but I still do. Little blue lady, or tall blue lady, or
Logrin.
Logrin, that's right. I do apologize. I appreciate your help earlier with Gag, but
Will he make it?
not entirely sure. We'll have to see if his fever breaks.
Well, I hope he makes it.
So do I. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Well,
Start making our way.
I bid you adieu. As you make your way, you do see that there is a path that the carts have made through the trees. They have cleared a couple of trees, and you can see that they've been pushed to the side, so you know the way to go. You do see other encampments along the way. You do hear a couple of some moaning from a couple of them. The rest you hear men or dwarves in general laughing, and the sound of plates and drink being had as you make your way towards the front gates. You reach the encampment as you see there are guards posted everywhere, as well as torches blazing. As you approach, one of the guards steps forward and goes, "Ho! Who are you? What business do you have here?"
If you don't know who we are by now, then your runner's dead, so... yeah, the runner came here like 3 hours ago.
Okay, it's a formality. Please announce who you are so I can announce who's here.
We're the Avenger. No, she didn't know.
I don't know who the Avengers are.
We are your new neighbors.
We are the group that the runner was sent.
Okay, well,
To
what
inform
are
you
your
of.
names so I can
I'm
tell?
Logrin.
Hideaki.
Alright,
Vampire.
And Rokar.
okay. It's like you've never been in front of a war chief before or something, and he, like,
Do I look like a
mutters-
dwarf to you?
He mutters under his breath and he walks away. You are stopped outside the encampment as he makes his way in. It's a few minutes waiting time as he makes his way back. Our War Chief Werfax will see you now. Please follow me. And you follow him through the encampment to a large red and gold tent, probably about the same size as Alarich's whole entire house, including the barn.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's huge. He leads you to the front and says, "Now, when you enter, you do not look in his eyes, and you bow when you get 10 feet from him, and that's where you stop. Do not speak before you are spoken to. You may enter.
Okay.
And the tent things are pushed open for you. Inside, it's... Yeah, it's huge.
Well, Logren follows these
gargantuan.
rules to the T.
Cool.
I don't.
I'm still deciding. I'll give like a half-hearted bow, kind of like a.
I mean, I'm gonna follow.
I know, but do you follow his instructions?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Best as I remember.
Yeah. As
So you're obviously trying, but maybe it's not perfect.
Yeah.
Got it.
As you enter the tent, you are you get up to the front. The rest of you kind of bow a little bit. You are cracked in the back of the knee. Roll for Constitution really quickly to see if your knee goes down.
How about a natural 20?
Cool. The dwarf who hit you, like, looks up at you and goes, if you could bow, please.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't bow to anyone, especially when I'm offering help.
All right, well, then you're gonna have to leave.
If you guys don't want my help, then that's yours. If he can't get over his ego, that's not my problem.
How about we let your war chief decide?
Well, I mean, he's just, okay, yeah. And he, like, kind of walks away. The guy sitting up on the throne, looking down at you, is a really big dwarf. He's standing up. He'd probably be almost 6 feet tall.
Oh,
He's
wow.
huge. He's a big fucker.
I didn't know dwarves got that big.
He's
More like a human.
1 in a million. His shoulders are almost as broad as Bambar's.
Wow.
Yeah, he is an extremely large dwarf. His beard is just absolutely magnificent. It is braided in all sorts of styles. His ceremonial robes are very similar to the tent around him. They're adorned with more jewels and gold filament as well. He stands
You can't come over here.
and looks at the rest of you, the three of you that have bowed, and the
You don't
elephant.
fit.
Says, Mr. Elephant, you have not done what we've asked you to do, and that is to bow in front of the war chief of Varden's Vault and the clan leader of the Shadowhammers. I understand that you said that you have, you think my ego too large to allow you not to bow.
If you request guests to bow to you, then yes.
If you will not follow a simple command, then how can I trust that you will help us?
You have no reason to not trust that I won't help you.
She's pleading.
You have not asked. You have not done what you have been asked to do. If I'm going to trust you to help me, then I must trust that you'll do as I ask.
I'll just pull a contract out of my bag. You sign this, I'll do whatever you ask. I don't serve you. You didn't hire me. I'm here to help you.
What does the rest of your companions think?
I am so sorry for that rude behavior of my fellow companion.
I mean, I'm not his dad.
He does what he wants.
Well,
And he's invaluable in battle.
As you hold true to his contracts.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright then, fine. I'll sign your contract. Now, how will you help us?
Well, we've been told that you're having some issues with the Bonebeards.
Yes, this new powder that they've brought forward from who knows where, from somewhere in the south, is all that we've gathered.
Somewhere in the south.
Is all that we've gathered. It's
Do you know how much they have?
quite a bit.
Do you know if they store it in a very specific area?
We do not know where they store it. All we know is their soldiers have been given weapons that utilize this powder, as well as metal shot. They have quite a range on them as well. And when compacted into containers, it creates extremely large explosions. Just how they seized control of the rest of the market district, as well as the stronghold itself.
What would be the easiest way to dismantle their control?
Capturing Doodleier.
Do you know where he is?
Capturing Doodleier. Killing him outright will just cause the next in line to come forward and finish what Doodleier started.
Fair enough.
Specifically capturing.
Yes.
Where is he?
From what we can tell, he's probably in the stronghold.
So
Most likely
mayhaps
heavily guarded.
4 individuals might be able to sneak their way in, whereas a whole army can't.
That would be a good plan, yes.
Is there any maybe tunnels or passageways that maybe not
Into the
everybody knows
stronghold
about?
itself?
Yeah.
No, not into the stronghold itself.
Close.
Into the district where the stronghold is, yes.
Okay. Do you have a map? Or maybe somebody that could draw us a map? 'Cause if we can get there.
I do have a map.
I do actually have a map.
It's pretty clearly drawn, but
They
it doesn't-
seem
it
to
doesn't
not
need to
fight
be
at
perfect.
night, so this might be the perfect time to get in straight quick and
Sneak
get
in.
out, huh?
They'll still have guards ready.
Oh yeah. I'm not worried about guards.
When is their weakest guard shift?
never. They have the same guard. They have the same amount of guards armed the same way.
You must know
In
these
shifts.
individuals at least somewhat.
I've lived with the Bonebeards my whole entire life. I sat with my father at council from when I was a small boy. So yes, I know the Bonebeards well. This new weapon makes it extremely difficult. They can kill a number of my people and injure a number of my people with a very small amount of fighting force.
Yes, we helped heal a number of your injured earlier.
Yes, I hear you've talked to Thrym.
Indeed, she does good work.
Well, she does great work, yes.
I'm guessing these lines are the tunnels.
Nope, streets.
Okay. I want you to be aware that this looks like a liver.
I know.
So,
The great liver of Varensfold.
are we aware of the tunnels? Are the tunnels on this map?
Nope. Tunnels are not on the map. They don't have a map of the tunnels.
Do we have an idea of where they bring us out from that map?
They bring you into the Stronghold district, just on the other side of the wall.
So what you're saying is that we are improvising most of this.
What do you want to see?
Improvising most of what?
Oh, so
Our
the stronghold district
infiltration.
here? It
It
brings
gets
us right
us
here.
past
Yeah.
3/4 of the city.
Yeah.
Aye.
I mean, we get there, we just, I don't know.
You had to fight through that.
We might be able to just sneak around the wall and get in, huh?
Do you guys have manacles with you?
Manacles? Like for clasping around ankles and wrists.
Unless you want us killing all of them, making it worse.
I mean, yes, we do. We've got several sets.
We've also got. We can use ropes too.
Manacles are better.
Yeah.
Should we request?
If we can...
Should we do our best not to kill people?
From
away?
someone who has been in a war where his people got murdered, it doesn't make you happy when your people get murdered.
I mean, that's fair. But how do you
Right,
think?
which is why I'm extremely upset.
Yeah.
But would you rather us kill them or just capture them?
I'd rather have as little bloodshed as possible, but the Bonebeards will be expelled from Varden's vault. Regardless.
So dead or not, they're leaving.
Do the Bonebeards have any obvious clan markings or anything?
They'll be the ones carrying the weapons you've never seen before.
But they said that other clans were helping them.
This was my idea. Kill the people with the weapons they haven't seen before. He just said that.
The Black Moths as well as the Silver Anvils.
Yeah. Are they also
Do they
trained?
also carry these weapons?
Aye, that we've seen. If you're looking for particular markings, their colorings for the Bonebeards, they have as their sigil a dwarven helmet with a beard made of bones. The Silver Anvils have
A silver
a
anvil.
bastardization of the sigil of Moradin. And the Black Moths, their armor is all black with no sigil.
Okay.
What are the size of these three clans?
The sizes?
Yeah.
It's not the size of the rest of not near the size of mine.
So these three combined don't equal yours.
No.
Okay. That's the primary question.
Aye.
So let's capture all of them. If we kill Bonebeards, that's fine, but the rest of them we should try to avoid killing.
Are you expelling the Silver Anvils and the Black Moths as well?
Oh, aye.
Oh, then well, never mind, it doesn't matter.
We just need to capture that one guy.
So anyone who has fought against you is gone. Basically.
That's how war works.
True.
The United States Civil War. Not how that worked.
Okay.
Not how that worked at all. Okay. Then we will be off. Can you show us to the nearest tunnel?
I can get you to the nearest tunnel, aye.
Do we? I guess we don't really need to rest overnight.
The only spell we've used is to cure wounds from you.
And my fly.
Yeah, we're not gonna
I mean, they had multiple
that
days.
was 5
That's
days
true.
ago.
Okay.
And it's
Yeah,
also
you-
been numerous hours since you even used...
It's been 4.
Yeah, but I need a full rest to recover that.
That's right.
Okay.
Your spell slots recover after a long rest.
Yes.
I say we go.
If you move now, you'll still have the cover of darkness through the city.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Aye.
I don't have dark vision.
So he grabs the contract from you and signs it in this beautiful, beautiful script, and
Oh
Gives it
my
back to
god,
you.
that's gorgeous.
You should say something back in Dwarven.
I don't read Dwarven, and apparently he doesn't read Infernal, so...
Were
Or
you
he
learning
didn't
Dwarven?
No, I was learning Undercommon.
Oh, who's learning Dwarven? Were you learning Dwarven?
I
I mean,
think
he
so.
read it. What does it say?
Oh, just payments and basic stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he's extremely learned. He knows what it says. and is willing to pay whatever. He
So you get a hefty sum if we bring him back alive, huh?
We get no sum if he's dead.
So I said you get, if we bring him back alive.
Yep. He calls over a small dwarf with a very, like, it's thick, but it's a very, like, silky, fine beard. Glasny, take these four to the nearest tunnel to the stronghold district. And she uncovers her hood, and it's for a dwarf, it's an extremely attractive looking dwarf. Very where dwarves usually have very like Slavic features, large brim noses and wide jaws and stout features. Hers are very like pointed, almost elvish in feature.
Can I purr at her?
She looks at you weird. It's like,
Punch.
roll for an attack.
I know I hit you.
Cool. You take, what's your strength modifier?
+3.
+3. You take 4 bludgeoning damage, and like you're just stunned there for a second. You're like, your jaw hurts quite a bit.
That was unnecessary.
Technically that is involuntary.
He asked if he could purr.
That's fair.
Yeah. Well, Fox, do I have to? I've told you, you have to. Now go. Oh, but he purred at me. I don't even know what that means. Wolfix looks down and he goes, "Wait, what is that? What does that mean?" I don't.
It just means I'm ready to start killing people.
There you are, Klasny.
Yeah, not like he's lying.
Look,
No more of that. Like you're stay away from me. And she puts her hood back up and asks you to follow her.
Thanks, Bambar.
You get in through the the city gates, and there's still torches lit and guards about, and men drinking and feasting. She weaves into the back alleys of the city where it grows fairly dark. I need you all to roll stealth.
18.
19.
Nat 20 for a total of 29.
No, it's just a nat 20.
11.
11? Cool. Your movements make very little noise, and Glasny almost kind of has to stop and turn around to make sure you guys are still there before she beckons you forward. You can see this part of the city hasn't been touched a whole lot by the battles as of yet, but as you get closer and closer to where you can see the fires still rage that were creating the billowing smoke, there are pieces of crumbled stone from the buildings around you. The terrain gets more and more difficult to traverse as more and more of the buildings have been broken and cracked and crumbled. She leads you to a small, unmarked, what looks like a manhole cover. It's really difficult to see that it's actually there at all, but once she brings it to you and starts to lift it up, you realize that it's not the same as the stone of the street that you're walking on. She lifts it up, pulls it up open, and says, "There you go. And you go. I'll take you
In
straight
you
to
go.
In you go. I'll take you straight to the district.
Yeah, I'll hop down first.
Careful of what's in there, though.
What's in there?
He'll be fine. These haven't been used for some time. We don't know.
How long has this war been going on?
It's been about a week now.
Okay.
Hey.
Bamber.
Yeah, okay.
Do I see anything?
Do you see anything? You have dark vision, right? Looking around, you jump down and you hit, and it goes, psh, and it's just kind of a thin water. It smells like shit. It smells awful in there. The air is stagnant. There's not a whole lot of movement to the air in there at all. You lose the firelight and moonlight up above as Bambar starts to squeeze his way into
Like a caterpillar?
Can I do like Winnie the Pooh and pull his legs? Help him
go ahead
down.
and make a strength check.
Help the big guy through. 1.
Yeah.
He pushes me back up.
No, you get a pretty good handle on
And he lands on me.
the elephant, and you pull. He was gonna fit no matter what, and you just pulled him harder, and he didn't realize what you were gonna do, and his hands slip and fall on top of you. You take how heavy are you?
Almost 900 pounds.
Okay.
Okay.
It would just be easier to do it this way.
For each 100, roll a d6.
You take
This being up is easier for you.
29 bludgeoning damage
Jesus
as
Christ.
the elephant slams right on top of you. You're like, oh, and it's kind of one of those like, oh, where did he go? Kind of moments as you don't realize that you're sitting on top of Rokar.
Yeah, and I'm like, hey, I need a torch.
I don't have a torch.
I love how it's,
Oh, I know I don't. I have light.
I love
I have
how
a
it's
hammer.
sitting on the 18 and then hits the edge of the thing and rolls off to the 1.
I'll stand up.
Cool. You just hear this as Rokar was not able to breathe while underneath you, and you look back and Rokar
was just
is
trying to help.
he's holding his side as a few ribs have broken, and he's like, oh.
I didn't think you'd fit. I was just trying to help.
You do realize you were helping somebody that weighs a lot.
I slipped.
Did you plan on moving out of the way?
Yeah. You came through a lot faster than I expected.
Did you tell me you were going to pull me?
Yeah.
No.
Probably said,
He can
Bambar,
recall
I'm helping you.
everything within
You probably
the
didn't
last
hear me
10
from up
days.
there.
So do you guys want to be caught, or do you want to just fall in what looks like awful? Is it water?
Yeah, it's water. I mean, from what you can see from the dim light, it's got kind of this algae green to it. It's
This
not
gross
blue,
water.
It's the only reason it's moving is because you splashed into it.
I don't want to get my robe wet.
I'll carry you.
You can carry me.
I was joking.
Bambar, catch, jump.
Okay.
Roll for Dex.
Are we all going to take damage before the fight starts? Except Bambar. I can't tell what that is.
14.
14? Yeah, no, you're able to catch him. Yeah, it's not the most majestic thing ever. He swan dives in and you kind of catch him by the foot right before his face hits the water.
Oh.
I bet that smells great.
And you're looking down and your face is right there, 6 inches from the water when Bambar caught you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fair enough.
Are you ready to catch me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you put me upright first?
Yeah.
Puts you upright. Go ahead and roll for Dex again.
That is only an 8.
Can I aid him?
I mean, can I use my athletics? Because that's technically that involves catching.
Hey.
Hush.
Athletics is catching.
Yeah, but this requires.
Better not be go. keep going.
Any user. Yeah, no, you're not able to like really kind of grasp in the dim light of the manhole cover and your thingamabob. As soon as she gets down, she's gonna make a dex save.
Can I aid him?
Too late.
I said it a while ago.
After he rolled.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Can I attempt to make a catch?
Can you attempt to make a catch? Depends on her dex save.
Alright, fine. Tambrey, get the fuck over here.
Get the fuck over here. Make a dex save, please.
Oh.
It's a 10 or less.
What did I roll?
7.
Plus 5.
Oh, she has
So it's a 12. You're able to like he misses you in the dark, but you're able to like catch yourself before you face plant into the water.
So like
Your
grab
hands-
onto him.
Your hands like no, you catch yourself,
Oh,
but like
okay.
your hands are like in the water, and it's just like this nasty, slimy like goop, and it's just
I'm very curious as to why I didn't just hold my arms out like this and just be like, okay, you guys roll the save.
And
because
she immediately gets up and
that's
is
not how
like,
physics works, but that's how it works.
Okay. Okay, Joe.
so she immediately stands up and like squeals and is like,
Aren't
trying
you
to...
used to this stuff?
No, this is icky.
Icky.
This is icky water.
It goes in water.
It's
Icky
icky
sticky.
water.
Okay, let's go, guys.
Yep.
Cool. All right. With the dim light, it only gives dim light for what 10 feet or something.
You never told me you said give soft dim light.
No, I put it in the thing.
Oh, I don't know.
You gotta read your cards. If I give you something,
We don't want very much light
I know.
if we're trying to be stealthy. So
And then those two have
Dark vision.
dark vision.
So you two need to lead.
Well, one of them needs to be in the front, one of them needs to be in the back.
Come on.
So
Come on. Keep going, Joe.
no, you guys are deciding who's going
Oh,
first.
Is it one of us in front, one of us in back?
do you want to be in front or do you want to be in back?
That's up to you. I assume you'd rather be in the back?
Yeah,
Okay.
because you're going to be better off in the front.
Yep.
You're
You
more
can-
stealthy like.
You
Okay.
can get away easier than I can
I'll be up front.
without injuring those around them.
Alright.
Cool.
And the two
I
of
don't know,
us
hopefully
are
I've rolled on my
in the
ones
back.
for the night.
So,
So
What?
we've got the Tabaxi, that elephant, and then me, and then
Cool. Awesome. It's pretty decently easy going. I mean, there's not a whole lot stopping. There's not really anything stopping you guys from making your way through. There are tunnels that kind of split off from the main tunnel that you're in. It's the one that you're in is about 20 feet tall and about it's about 25 feet wide. Each of the tunnels that splits off, you can see, are only about 10 feet wide. It looks like these are where the multiple tunnels come in to get to the main one, to the stronghold district. I need you, because you're in front, to roll perception with advantage because it's just in case.
Net 20.
Cool. What was the other one?
15 plus
15.
5 is 20.
Okay. Ahead of you, you can see the water rippling towards you. It's coming from further than 60 feet away, so you can't tell exactly where it's coming from, but you do hear a slight splashing as there's a dull like growl that comes from deeper
Okay.
in the tunnels.
I'll warn everybody and point it out. Back up and get ready.
Stealth. Ninja. I'm not gonna ninja.
it's dark enough that we can't see anything, right?
I mean, he's got his dim light for 10 feet, but that's about it.
Okay. And I'm behind you, so
So I can't see what
you
it
can
is yet.
see 10 feet in front of him, which is
Okay.
only about 5 feet in front of him, for only dim light, so you can't really see much, but you, the rest of you do kind of see the ripple as
Okay.
it kind of almost sloshes around your feet a little bit. It's a pretty hefty ripple.
Oh, so we probably can feel it too.
So I can't see
Can't see what's coming now.
what's coming yet?
Nope.
Okay, I'll just kind of back off into the shadows behind the light then. Stealth.
Stealth behind him.
I mean, I'll still be able to see past him, right? The dim light's not going to mess my... Yeah.
Yeah.
17.
17?
Mhm.
Okay. Cool.
I'll roll a stealth, actually.
Mine was a 12.
Okay.
What's that say?
5.
7.
7. Okay. And then, little Miss Logren, would you like to stealth at all?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a 13, not an 18.
13 out of 19.
16.
16? Cool. You can still hear the whatever it is coming towards you, and it is getting
It's getting closer, guys. I can
it
hear it.
is definitely getting closer. I need you to roll perception
Doki.
again.
Can I help?
Yes.
7.
Roll with advantage.
19.
Way better.
There's more than one thing coming at you. And it seems to echo slightly differently, so it seems like it would be coming from a different, but probably one of the side corridors that breaks off from the main one. I need you all to roll initiative.
Why is it now that I roll a fucking nat 20?
when it's the only time that a natural 20 and a natural 1 doesn't actually matter.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming back.
You get advantage on yours, so you get it right.
Oh, I do? Oh, that does give me advantage. The
Glaive gets you.
glaive.
Yeah, the glaive gives you.
I rolled one
advantage.
higher.
It's one higher.
Mm-hmm. One higher is one higher. Oh man, what am I gonna use for these guys? We will.
So it's gonna go me, then you.
See.
I'm assuming you.
What'd you get?
Right.
20. So
Okay.
23.
23. You're
22.
20. You're 22? You're 23.
22.
Yeah, then I have a 20.
Oh, Moki's helping.
Like, wow.
Cool. 20 plus.
23.
Okay. What's your dex?
It is 16.
So plus 3.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
You gotta tell them what you're...
22?
Thank you. And 20.
20. Okay.
And there's Rokar with 12. No, 13.
Dookie dookie.
With advantage, I rolled an 8 and a 9.
Okay, I do that too on my stealths.
Cool.
All the time.
Watch out, sweetheart. Out the way.
So don't move. Stand still. Stand in the way. Got it.
It's like he planned on us going in the sewers.
Wow.
Weird. You know what? Like, there are some really, really cool YouTube videos out there, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not in the front. Why'd you put me in the front?
I was going to
No,
say, where
everybody got behind
Yeah,
you.
we got behind you.
so where were we in relation to this?
Oh,
We're like,
Squints.
fuck this.
you guys are over here.
Ah,
You guys realize that I can't see?
That's okay.
You can see 10 feet in front of you.
So I can't see?
They can't attack you until they get within 5 feet of you.
So you hope?
So I hope. Can I see what these things are yet?
Nope. Cool.
I see you.
Bambar, it's your turn.
Fucking charge. Straight fucking line.
Hits nothing. Is confused.
No, that sounds like a terrible idea because I want to be out in the open.
It was a joke, but...
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna hold my action till the end of the turn.
Okay.
I will
Cool.
choose to go last.
Glen, it is your turn.
I'm just gonna. I'm ready.
You got dancing lights.
Do we want to, or do we want
What
to
else
stay
are we
stealthy?
gonna do with our lives here?
I would
Okay.
like to be able to see.
So I will use dancing lights then,
Okay.
and I will arrange them going down the hallway, but like below the ceiling.
Awesome. So,
Fucking lays in the way.
in front of you is a giant, like, it's a giant maw with several other large tentacles coming off the top of it, and it's like, it doesn't seem to be using any sort of appendages to move itself. It's almost kind of rolling itself along.
That's gross.
Mm-hmm.
Do I recognize it?
Do you? It's not your turn yet, so.
I'm going to do
Cool.
a knowledge
Nature.
check.
Knowledge nature.
Do I get
I'm pretty
advantage
sure I
because
recognize
I'm
it out
also
of game.
of C?
No.
Oh, it's okay. I don't need it. 17.
17. You have never encountered one of these before from where you're from, but you have heard tell of things keep ending up on me. You have heard tell of things in songs that lie await in sewers that are very similar to this. They are called otyugs.
Otyugs?
Otyugh. Otyug.
Otyug. Okay. What do I know of these things? Like, are they...
They're pretty nasty little boogers. You don't know. You know of what's in song, and there's not much that you know. Songs embellish quite a bit, so you know the name and you know where they usually tend to hide out. But the embellishments in songs, you know, not really to trust a whole lot when it comes to them.
Fair. Okay. I tell my companions what it is
Okay.
to the extent of knowledge that I have, but that's about it.
Do I know anything more?
Well, are you done with your turn?
If you're not going to attack, I would hold.
Well, I mean, she's got her bonus, and then she used an action to cast light.
That's true.
I'm gonna hold on to my bonus action for now.
Okay.
Since I only get 3. So.
Well, I mean, no, you have other things you can use as a bonus action, but you
only
you
have 3 songs. Or, 3 uses of my...
Bardic Inspiration at level 7?
I don't... No?
It's per your charisma mod, I think, isn't it?
Is it?
It's an amount plus your charisma mod.
I don't know what it is.
There's the handbook.
Oh, I have one. I have one.
And yet you're not opening it.
So, with that being said, you're gonna
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on
you're
to
gonna
it.
hold on to things for now.
Well, I have a few different ones that does different things, so it's like I don't know how
Exactly.
the situation is going to turn out.
Heru, it's your turn.
It's your charisma modifier.
It's just your straight charisma modifier.
Okay, so you have 4.
Oh.
Really, that seems like a very small amount.
I agree.
Oh well, it is what it is.
Did you get time after a short rest, though?
That makes more sense. Cool.
So I can see this thing?
You can see this thing.
I know it's an Otyug?
Now
Yes, because she told you.
Now, do you know what no shot is?
Yeah, do I? Can I roll
A
no
Otyug?
more?
Yeah, go ahead and roll nature.
20?
20. In your readings, you know that it does have like limited telepathic abilities, where it actually can like convey simple messages, as well as it's got uses its giant gaping maw as well as its tentacles to attack, and it's like this is usually where it dwells.
Are they inherently aggressive?
Inherently aggressive, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Where it's food.
This is not a passive creature. Got it.
Nope, this is a creature we kill. But do I want to waste anything on it? Do I know how strong they are?
I mean, they're pretty strong beings. I mean, they're like people don't venture down into sewers because they know that Otyugs like to go there when they're when they're smaller. They can get into even smaller sewer vents and stuff like that, and basically end up populating the sewers of the city.
Ooh.
Interesting. All right. Well,
They're like sewer rats.
how far is it? Right now?
Yeah, but they end up getting a lot bigger.
It's a distance. It doesn't matter. I can hit it with
it's
everything.
less than 120 from you.
Pencil.
Where did the pencil that?
That's what I was trying to figure out.
How
To
did
be
you lose my pencil?
dead honest with you.
That one?
No.
That's the one I brought from work.
I don't know.
Oh,
There
All
it
right,
is.
cool. Well, I'm just going to firebolt it.
cool.
Cause, yeah. Fuck. 14.
14 just barely hits. Roll your other two. Firebolt is 3, isn't it?
No, that's scorching, right?
Ah! Roll your damage.
Put my cards.
Should've just let him live.
Alright, it's like, I'll take more attacks.
There are so many flapping spells.
I
Isn't it
know.
like a D8 or something?
No, it's 2D something.
Yeah, it's 2d something because it's a cantrip, and he's past level 5.
Yep, 2D10.
That's a lot of fracking damage.
Yeah,
Jeez.
that's kind of the idea. Oh, and that is a lot of damage.
15.
Yeah.
15? Okay.
Cantrips doing 15 damage. That's crazy.
Well, I mean, wait until you're level, 17, it goes up to 4 times your dice.
Yeah, 4D10, but also wait until I can add my intelligence modifier to my damage. Oh, actually, that's 16.
Why?
This death.
Yeah.
That's +1.
2 damage, yes.
15 to 16.
Oh, yeah.
16.
Sorry. Lot of stuff. You went. Alright, it's that guy's turn, and he is
Hand the book.
gonna bumble forward.
Bumble.
What?
Yeah, because he's like rolling through the muck.
And he will stay right there.
Okay.
And let's see here.
Does he have 10 foot of reach? I'm sure he does.
So yeah, that will bring us to Rokar.
And I'll take 2 sharpshooter shots at him.
Okay.
So 18 and 20.
Those both hit.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. 13 and 15 because they're sharpshooter shots.
So
One hits.
one misses and one hits.
Why couldn't he be 5 feet closer?
Because you moved.
No, him, I mean.
Oh, why couldn't I be 5 feet closer?
For the sneak attack, yeah. So,
Because it does
6.
specifically say 5 feet.
8. Yeah.
8.
18.
Alright, Bambar.
I'm gonna move forward,
Oh, and bonus action dodge.
and I'm on a rage,
Okay.
and I'm gonna reckless assault him.
Okay.
I know a 17 hits.
Yep.
Let's give me a second attack. And a 16 hits, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, hit with a 14.
That's fair. So D8. D8. Uh, 10, 16.
Plus some numbers.
Plus.
Plus 10, so 26.
Cool. Now, Joe. Here we go. Alright. And from
Another one appears.
around the corner.
Oh, shit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, damn. 7, 8, 9,
He had to use his whole entire turn to move. That's why Gio was doing ocean.
11, 12. He didn't have to. He could have just stayed like you.
No, he can't. He wouldn't have been able to hit him. And that brings us to Maru.
Wouldn't it have gone back to me?
Yeah, it would have gone back to him because he held his turn.
I said I'd choose your last's turn. And then I was first.
Then he goes again.
You can hold an action, but you can't choose to go last.
Fine.
Yeah. Like your initiative is your initiative. If you choose to hold an action, you gotta
But you're
specify
before me
what
in
action.
rotation anyway.
Well, it's still your turn.
Yeah,
because he just went.
Because he went first.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He's too close for me, and I'm gonna use Thunder Wave.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're the one up there.
Yeah.
Why do you do this to me?
Oh, I forget. It's a 15-foot.
Yep. Cube.
Do you think you can make a Constitution saving throw?
If you move over and up one, it won't hit anybody except for the guy.
That's true. So
Over and up
to the
one?
right and forward.
Yep.
Right there.
Okay, it won't hit you.
No.
Nope.
It won't hit
15
Bamber
foot.
either.
Okay, cool.
15-foot cube.
So I do that, and then I use Thunder Wave.
Okay.
It's a Constitution saving
It's
throw.
an 18.
Damn.
Yep. So it doesn't do anything. It's just this loud.
It
Still does damage.
still does damage.
Yes,
Still does half
on a
damage.
failed
Okay.
save, on a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage
Cool.
and isn't
Cool.
pushed.
So it
So-
is not a cantrip. So go ahead and roll your
Yeah,
damage.
so 2d8.
Yeah, Thunder Clap is a cantrip.
Yeah.
Wave is not.
So 2 damage.
What did you roll all together?
4.
Okay.
So 2 damage.
Okay. And there's this loud. And it just like it's echoing back and forth along things throughout the entire tunnel.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to give a bardic inspiration to my elf friend here.
Cool. What is it? What is it now at D8? Yes, 1d8 to ability check. Cool. Basically, anytime you roll
Roll a 20.
All right, that brings us to Hideaki.
Hello. Alright. What do we want to do here?
Yeah, what do we want to do?
There's so much shit. Oh, it was you. It's like, the fuck is happening right now?
What is my dog doing?
Your dog is not doing anything. It's
Do
afraid
I
of me.
know if these things
Trying to
are
sleep.
resistant to poison?
Nope.
No, you don't know.
You don't know.
With a 20? I
You
do.
rolled a 20. Yeah, you don't know.
Okay.
Sounds like most of them are just legends anyway, so.
Do they look like they'd be resistant to poison?
Roll for. I mean, with your 20, you. I mean, like, they live in sewers, so like you can assume, but you don't know. You can assume whatever you want to, but you don't know.
Technically, if they're resistant to poison, I do double damage on poison anyway, so they still take the standard amount. The fuck's the worst that can happen? I'll use Chromatic Orb.
Okay.
On the one we've been hitting, the first one that showed up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have disadvantage on that
Why?
because the guy in front of you blocks your vision.
Yeah.
By how much?
He's completely covered because
So-
they're the same size.
So he has full cover.
Yeah.
Okay, then I attack the other one.
Okay.
You could have also just taken 2 steps.
Can I move forward to the right and see him completely? Or at
Yeah.
least more
Because
than...
technically allies don't obscure.
Sweet, move me forward to the right. In front of you. Thank you. Cool. Now chromatic orb on that stupid douchebag. Poison. Oh.
So 17 on the
A
die.
really high amount of damage. Or not damage, but attack.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
3
It's
damage.
3d8.
There's 2 right there.
There is 2 right here.
And there's more right here.
Wow. 21.
Run.
Damn.
And then did you double it?
No,
42.
I did not double it, so that'd be 42. Plus 1, which is plus 2.
No,
Staff.
it's 43.
You don't double the modifier.
The
You don't
modifier
double
wouldn't
modifier.
double, even though it's poison damage still?
Just adds 1 to damage, no matter what the damage is.
Alright, fine. 43.
I mean, you're doing a lot of damage, isn't it? So.
Yeah, for
Shut
Cool. Awesome.
Cheating.
It is the guy in front of Bambar. His turn. And
So they're not very good at hitting.
Thing.
going to bite Bambar. That's a natural 19. So that'll definitely hit
What a jerk.
for... That's gonna be 11... 14 piercing damage, and then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
How about a 22?
22. Cool. Awesome. You get bit and something feels wrong, but you kind of shake it off. And then tentacle. That is a natural 15 for a 21 to hit.
That does hit.
21.
Is too easy.
So plus 6.
That is 11 damage and plus so 11 bludgeoning and 2 piercing, and you are not medium or smaller, so you're good. And that is a natural 18 again for,
Oh my god.
I know, 8 bludgeoning, 8 bludgeoning, and another 5 piercing. Cool. Rokar.
I think I'm just gonna go on that same one. We're gonna go double sharpshooter shot on him.
Okay.
I think you just missed both times.
No, so that's cause plus 6, so it's a 15 and a 13 again.
Yep, 1 hits.
You get sneak attack this time.
Yep. So 11, 17, 27.
Okay.
I'm action surge to do it again.
Okay.
There we go, a nat 20 and a 12 plus 11 and a 23.
Cool. Did you sharpshooter any of those?
Yeah.
Okay, so the other one is not a plus 11, it's only plus 6. Don't forget that.
Yeah, so 18.
Cool. They both hit.
So I only get sneaky damage once a turn, so.
Yep.
It's a nat 20. Oh,
I think they just roll all of that at once.
so that's the net. 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, plus 16, so 27.
Okay.
And then the regular attack.
Wow.
17.
Cool. Awesome. Your arrows crack it, and it goes down.
Bonus action dodge. No. Bonus action, after I see that from him. Cert, there we go. So 15 health.
Yeah, most of the damage you take. Actually, all the damage you've taken so far is from me.
Yeah.
Bambar, it is your turn.
Reckless assault. Okay, that's 217, so that hits. And then, that does not hit, but not a failure. That's the part that matters.
Not a natural one.
Yeah, it was a 3 and a 2, so.
Okay.
9. 14.
14 damage. Okay. It is its turn, and it is going to bite the little guy.
That's me.
Mm-hmm. For a natural 13, that's a 19 to hit.
Ow.
Ow.
That's 16 piercing, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Rude. I need a pencil back.
No.
How do you... Constitution?
Mm-hmm.
+2. Can't hear.
13.
13. You get bit, and you just these like razor sharp things and enter into your body, and
Oh,
like
God.
something's not wrong. You feel suddenly slightly weaker, and it's like you're okay, but for now, but it just something feels off. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you like all of a sudden feel like you've got the flu. And then it's gonna make an tentacle attack against Bambarzel. 18 does not hit, correct? And that is only gonna be 17 to hit. Bambar, bring it on to your turn.
Rude! Biting me. Rude.
Just like it releases, and there's this and just this like bunch of like biley spit lands into your face.
I'm gonna use Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
At a 3rd level.
Okay.
She's angry.
I'm sure.
Yeah. That was like super gross, and I don't appreciate
Wisdom
it.
save, I'm pretty sure.
So what is it?
Um,
2d6 plus a d6 per level.
A
It's
wisdom
save-
saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, 3d6.
Well, it's only gonna be a 7. No, 10.
Fail.
Still fails.
I know. That's annoying.
So you
The
do
6 and
damage,
the
he's
9
gotta
are
move
right
away.
So it is 3d6 plus 1d6 for each above first, so
5.
5.
6.
5d6.
Cool. And then he's gotta move away from you using his
Yes.
full.
Bye, bitch! Hold this.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5d6.
5d6.
Come on, 30 damage.
Fuck.
That's actually not bad.
6, 5, 2, 2,
16.
and 1.
16.
So-
16?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, that brings us to Hideaki.
Psychic damage.
Psychic damage.
Psychic damage.
I would
Alright.
just use cantrip at this point.
You think so?
Yeah.
How bad does he look?
He looks hurt.
He looks hurt. Got it. Yeah, I'll choose a firebolt then.
Okay.
Good fucking god, that's a 28.
28 will
You
hit.
definitely hit him.
Definitely hit.
You got
Definitely
him.
hit. Definitely hit, George. Definitely hit.
It's a 52.
5.
Yeah. I hit him for 52 damages.
8.
8 damage. Rokar.
We'll go with 2 more sharpshooters.
Okay.
There's a natural 1
Cool.
and a 24.
Cool. Roll a natural 1 again.
Natural 1.
Natural 1. You're not able to get either shot off because you pull back, and when you
I was gonna say.
when you let go, the bowstring just kind of goes goes back a little bit, and the arrow falls, and you can't pull the string back again. And you're like, and you hear in the back of your head, "You suck."
See? There he goes. Tell Neil to stop that.
What?
I guess
Neil's not even here right
I have to
now.
restring my bow.
No, you don't have to restring it. It's still strung. But because the string did not snap. When you let go of the string, it just slowly made its way back to position, and then you
Weird.
cannot
So I'm just
pull it
like-
back again.
She's like, Neil, like, you're not fucking with him, are you?
All right.
No. What fucking with who?
The cat.
I mean, I'd love to fuck with the cat, but you're not casting anything through me, so how can I fuck with the cat?
That's what I thought.
Exactly.
I think he's going crazy. Should we take advantage of this?
I think we should.
Ooh. Okay.
See, you're giggling over the corner with it. I knew it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The echo of the thunderous blast finally dies out. But when it dies out, you hear another thunderous roar coming from deeper into the
Way to go, baby.
deeper into the caverns as another one comes charging forward.
Or that's just another one of the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another outtake.
Oh.
I mean, like, you're gonna make a ton of noise reverberating through a sewer cavern. You're gonna bring things back at you. Bambar, that brings us to you.
Punch him in the face.
Reckless assault. That's 19, so that would
I thought
hit.
it was an at 20.
And that's the 16 on the die, so that hits.
Yep. Do your damage.
It's 10, 18, 28.
28. Cool. It is its turn, and it's gonna bite you for a natural 15 on the die, so that's a 21, right?
That does
Yeah,
hit.
21 hits. Four. It's gonna be 10, 13 piercing, and I need you to make a Constitution save.
God damn it. How about 18 for Constitution?
18, that'll work.
So 13
again,
damage?
Yeah, 13 piercing as the teeth rake at you again, and he's gonna do it. Nah, it's not gonna hit you with an 8, and that's gonna hit you with a natural 19 for a 25. For 9 bludgeoning and 2 piercing. Maru,
Joe.
your turn.
Yeah. It was fun, and I wanted to do it too. I'm gonna use Vicious Mockery on this little guy here in front of Bambar. I'm gonna tell him that he's gonna fall just as his friend did.
Well, that's only 6.
Ah! He
Should've
believes
told
me.
Should have told him he was clean and he smelled good.
2d4.
84, and then don't forget what else Vicious Mockery does.
I know what it
Disadvantage on this next attack.
Oh
is. The
yeah.
thing that we
That's the thing that we've. I don't
Never
think we've
done.
ever, yeah. Oh, 5.
5.
5 hot damage.
Cool. Your your words cut into him, and it's such a cut that it physically cuts the beast.
And he really
his-
does fall.
And he really does fall. That was one vicious mockery.
And I was like, Neil, did you hear that? That was great.
I didn't think the insult was going to be that effective, but I guess it was.
You gotta get good, Neil. Good like me. Get on my level, Neil.
or plane of existence, that would work too.
Get on my plane of existence, Neil.
I need you. God, man, there's got to be something for that. That was. You know what? On You get a D6 of inspiration.
Ooh!
That was pretty good. I enjoy that. Hideaki, it's your turn.
Holy shit, I totally forgot. You gave me a D4 of inspiration forever ago, and I've never used it.
Well, now you have a D6 instead of a D4.
You gotta learn to use these things.
I know.
Because that was freaking fan. That was good.
If only you could use them to subtract from other people's die.
Right? Actually,
Get cutting words.
no.
It doesn't use your inspiration, but does glamour? You get cutting words with glamour, right?
Cutting words is a spell, so yeah.
Chromatic orbs.
Cool.
Poison. For a lot. 25.
How far are you away from the creature, and what is the...
Well, the range is 90 feet, but that's doubled.
Okay, yeah, no. I want to make sure.
Okay. We're sure.
I, as the DM, would like to know...
I don't think that you have made a map yet. God damn, that's a lot of damage.
Like
20,
20? Is that 20?
Does that add in your +1?
21, and then so 41.
20 plus 40.
20 times 2 plus 1.
Cool. Awesome.
Wow.
Rogar.
Should I use the green dice after it double
No.
one me?
No.
No,
what the fuck are you
use a
doing?
different die.
It double one to me. I'll
Melt
give
that
another
die
shot.
down.
Like, literally.
Put
Alright,
it in the microwave.
2 more sharpshooters here.
You have disadvantage on those.
Huh?
You have disadvantage on those.
Why?
Because
Because he said so. And you have magical disadvantage.
you have magical disadvantage.
Oh, I have magical disadvantage. Okay. Alright. Well, if I knew that before I rolled, I wouldn't do sharpshooters.
You wouldn't know that.
You wouldn't know that.
Okay.
Until you tried to pull the bow back.
Mm-hmm.
So then that is...
Nope. You rolled both of your attacks at the same time.
Well, that's a bit disadvantage roll, right?
I understand that, but you need to roll those again for disadvantage.
So keep these 2 numbers and roll again? Is that what
What
you're
are
saying?
those two?
8
What are
and
those?
18.
8 and 18. Okay.
Okay. The black one was an 8.
Okay.
And the 8 and the 18 are the lower.
Well, no, the
No,
seven-
the 8 and the 17. So that would be 14 and 23.
They both hit.
Yeah.
Woo! Wow.
So
You need to go buy new dice.
apparently, you saw them on my video though. They were rolling a lot better there. They don't like this mat, I think.
Blame the
two-
mat. Jeez.
So 2, 3 plus 16 plus 16.
32.
Yep. I'm doing more with my bonuses than anything.
That's why bonuses exist.
Yep.
Yeah. Like a lot more.
It's to even things out.
I'm just sitting here doing like tiny damage.
All right.
Not gonna say anything this
41.
time, Neil. You jerk.
What?
Jerk voice in the head's not saying anything that time.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Cool. That would bring us to Bambar.
Okay, and then I'm gonna walk up to him and yes, reckless assaulted.
Yes, that exactly.
So that is a 19,
That'll hit.
and then that is a 17.
Uh-huh. Do your damage, so... Keep forgetting that he has advantage when he recklesses. It's okay. It's alright. It's alright.
11, 21.
21. Maru.
Yeah. I'll use another vicious mockery, but on this guy. I'm gonna tell him that he smells like a beautiful field of flowers, which is, the opposite of what they should be wanting to smell like. I'm also going to use Neil to cast a spell.
Cool. So 15 and roll your
2d10.
2d10.
Wait, so did he fail?
15 on the saving throw.
So he succeeded.
Yeah, he succeeded.
Okay.
Wait, did he?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It's just 13. Wait, no, it is 15.
Or is it
It's
15?
15.
Yeah,
He
so
saves.
he's
So he
still...
hits it, yeah.
He just barely saves. doesn't know what a beautiful field of flowers.
10,
smells like, so
12?
12? Okay.
No,
It's
20.
20.
20?
20?
Is it?
Yeah, the one with the 2 numbers is your first number.
2 0 and then a 0, so it's 20.
Oh, 2 0 and a 0, yes, 20.
Oh.
Alright. From centered on you, there just starts to ooze out from up in the water this gross black, like nasty stuff, and it spreads all around you in some sort of large area. You just cast grease.
What?
You just cast grease.
Grease.
Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
How far does that go?
That is only a 10-foot square.
Okay.
So,
Alright, so it's just me.
No, it's in front of her, right?
so, like 1, 2, like here.
That's not a 10-foot square.
That's way bigger than 10 foot.
Like I don't like what in the hell is that supposed to mean?
4 squares.
Yeah, 4 squares.
Size of me.
10-foot square. 10 foot by 10 foot by 10 foot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be my...
So yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be 4
Yeah.
squares.
So,
So pick left or right.
Strings.
like centered on her.
Pick a direction.
Is it centered on her?
It's centered on her.
That
Is
doesn't
it a
actually
10-foot
make any
radius?
sense.
It says grease centered on her. So,
So just
like, okay, like, if anybody from Wizards of the Coast is watching, you really need to word your stuff better. 10-foot square centered on a point, which is her. So
That's impossible.
You can't center a 10-foot square
like
in this game.
it's a 10-foot. Like
do you want to see a 10-foot radius?
10, I guess a 10,
Okay.
a 10
10
foot
foot
radius centered around her, like so
Just goes 10 feet around.
goes
on all sides.
around. So you're in it and you're in it.
So don't cast fire magic.
So when
Right.
grease appears, each creature standing in the area must succeed on a dexterity saving throw
Or fall prone.
equal to 15 or fall prone.
So roll
Oh.
a dex save.
Both of you.
That looks good.
Oh, that's a 19.
Cool, you're good.
So,
And Heru.
oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that's 7.
7. Cool. You are now prone.
Hooray!
And we're gonna take like a little 45-second break. Someone drink a lot today.
Damn alcoholics.
You can do it.
Does grease actually kick
Steps over it.
in this edition?
Fucking tall people.
I'm gonna go upstairs
Why are you going upstairs?
It doesn't
to go
say.
potty.
So it could if you wanted it to.
Figured if he was.
It could.
But yeah, it does say 10-foot square.
Yeah.
Centered on a point within range. And because it's cast through Neil, it's automatically on her.
Anybody watching, if you would like to, you can at the rules, the head rule maker for Wizards of the Coast, and he'll answer us, and we'd love that.
It'll take too long.
It would take longer than the 30 seconds we need. Can you hand me some ginger snaps, not necessarily the whole entire bag?
These guys can be really nasty if you're not a large creature.
By the way, he forgot that on her.
Yeah.
No, he didn't hit her
No,
with
he
a
never
tentacle.
hit it with a tentacle.
Oh.
Only bite. I'm still curious whether or not they're actually taking double damage.
I doubt it because they live in filth and they're typically used for like people, you know,
What are they called?
Odiek, OTEYGH or something like that. But they're used for like waste disposal basically.
Yeah, maybe in the monster manual.
I know about them because I was putting them in my campaign,
That's
so I've had to just not know about them.
So,
know?
because I'm curious, and because I'm sure our viewers are as well, are they taking double damage?
You don't know.
Meta, sir.
I know.
That's what I'm asking.
That's cool.
He might
Do
tell
you
after.
even know?
Yes.
He might tell you afterwards. After the fight's over. Maybe.
I mean, like, if you really wanted to, you could pull up your phone because you have access to everything. But I'm not going to tell you.
How do you spell it?
It's the battle. I spelled it for you earlier.
Okay.
I don't have eidetic memory, though.
Fine, give me a damn monster manual, Joe.
Otyugh.
I mean, that's the thing, though, is that if you think about it, unless they have immunity to poison.
Mm-hmm. It does at least. I know.
Yeah.
Well,
So I'm not gonna not continue using it.
that's fine.
Primary reason why, because there's no reason not to, and I like saying big numbers, so it's fine.
That's fine.
Girl.
Oh, deja vu.
Deja vu?
Deja vu.
Deja vu's weird.
It is weird.
It's a glitch in the Matrix.
Yep.
I had it the other day too. All right.
I get them
we're
quite
on
frequently as well. They're strange.
You. All right, Hideaki. Or are you going to use bonus or anything?
Nah, not at this point.
Hideaki, it's your turn.
She's got a firebolt.
You have to stand up.
These are spicy.
Do I have to?
Yeah, you're on
Spicy?
the ground prone. If you try and fire
Dangerous
bolt,
touch? Oh, yeah.
you will have disadvantage.
Okay. Alright, I guess
So I can
I'll
have, like, a
stand the
tiny
fuck
piece.
up.
Okay.
On the inside,
your
I'm
hand at him.
giggling, and I'm sure Neil is as well.
Alright, so I am aware of the fact that there is grease.
Mm-hmm.
Is it dangerous to cast fire magic?
With grease,
Mm-hmm.
roll for.
Cooking.
Make a cooking
Pretty
check.
much. A roll for straight intelligence, really, more than anything.
24.
24? Yeah.
I just can't roll that 20s today.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's definitely dangerous. Fire and grease don't mix.
I
Well.
would assume
They don't mix well.
electricity would be equally as...
Water and oil don't mix.
I feel like
Grease and
they
fire.
would mix well.
Well, depends on what you're doing.
If you're lighting
Right.
yourself and your party member on fire, then probably not.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll just pull out my longbow and shoot him then.
Okay.
Standard attack.
Wow. Alright.
Dexterity plus 3.
What?
Dexterity plus 3 because you're proficient in it.
Yeah, I'm aware, but it's 25.
I know. Cool, so you rolled a 19?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. That hits. Roll your damage. I know, right?
8.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
Let's try this one more time.
Cookie.
I'm not rolling on this mat. This mat's bad luck for me.
Can't just like have
2 shots.
Okay.
One is a 16, one is a 29.
Cool. Roll again. With disadvantage.
Okay. 5 and 18. So 20 and a nat 1.
Cool. Now one roll again.
15.
Cool. Alright, so one of them hits.
You get the spicy after the cookie.
My dice hate me today. I'm going
from the ginger.
Friday, and I'm buying an entire new set of dice.
And you should melt all of yours down.
I feel like those are some quality ginger snaps.
They are.
That's how they're supposed to be.
They are.
For 10
They're
damage.
very good.
Cool. Alright, well, he is... he's not going to move into the grease, but he's got advantage on his attacks.
What, doesn't he have
No,
disadvantage?
he didn't reckless strike last time.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, reckless strike every
Doesn't he
turn.
have
I know.
disadvantage
He saved on his vicious mockery with a 15.
Oh.
The other one failed.
The other one failed. So that's a natural 16. So that'll hit with a 22 on the bite. For
It's a lot of smells.
12, 15 piercing, and then roll a Constitution save.
My math isn't working.
That's okay.
It's an 18 on the die. So
Cool,
it's a
you're good.
26.
It's not going to hit with a 17 on the first tentacle. And that's a natural 20 on the second tentacle. For 4, 12, 15, plus 5, plus 4. So 15 bludgeoning and 9 piercing damage. And it's your turn.
None of this is for you.
Reckless assault. Natural 20.
There you go.
And that's a 17.
17? Cool. Don't forget your extra fire damage on the natural 20.
I won't. So I'll take this and this.
A lot of dice.
Oh, God.
Glenbar smash!
Pretty much.
16. 25. 30. 33. 43.
Cool. And I need you to roll 2d10.
I don't have any d10s out, so I'm gonna steal some of these.
Percentage.
3.
3?
Yeah.
So a double zero.
Double zero and a 3.
And a 3.
Yeah.
Cool.
Isn't double
Okay.
0 10?
No,
No.
No,
not in that.
this is the first one.
If it's double 0 and 0,
It's 100.
So you never have a 0% chance of doing anything.
Which is kind of stupid.
No, if you attempt anything, you always have a chance of succeeding.
You always have some chance of succeeding.
So what does a 3 get me?
A 3? Nothing. You're
Okay.
fine. As you bring your hammer to bear down, its light glows brighter and brighter and brighter and ends up lighting itself on fire as you bring down the hammer. It's,
Oh, you were saying if I caught the grease on fire?
yeah, pretty much. Because it's literally right next to you. Its head, as it bit, had pulled away from the grease, and as you bring the hammer down into its head, it smashes the head in and subsequently ruptures the rest of the Otyug's body as it just kind of it explodes in a spray of it's like that that ignorant state trooper in Men in Black as that blue guy is running towards him, and it's just this explosion of nasty goo that goes everywhere, and a nice puff of smoke.
Gallagher with a watermelon.
What kind of smoke is this?
Is
Is it a fleshy smoke?
It's a fleshy smoke.
Oh, okay.
Probably doesn't smell any better with killing these things. So maybe we should get to the end and take a rest, a short one, and
It's not for.
prepare for the other side.
We're out of initiative.
What do you guys say?
Would you guys like to give it like an hour and then continue on? Or do you need more time?
Like a short rest?
Do you guys need more? Do you guys need more spells?
No. I used 1. 2.
Okay.
You okay on health?
Yeah, 2.
I mean, if we rust, I'll be fine and help.
Yeah. That's what I say. It's just like an hour rest.
Well,
Get your health all the way up, right?
we came in here. Time of day was it?
It was
Night.
like 9, 10 o'clock at night.
Okay. We haven't been here very long.
You probably,
Yeah, 'cause we
you
wanted to
probably
do
only
this
been
at
going
night.
for about an hour. You were From what you could tell from the map, you were not that far into the city before you went into the tunnel, and an hour's worth of trudging through this would probably put you another hour and a half, almost 2 hours away from the city, or the
Tunnel.
You can do it.
The exit.
the exit where you need to get into the Stronghold District.
Okay, so if we were to stop now, it would be basically midnight by the time that we reach.
That's not perfect.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
We can take an hour's rest.
You can do Song of Rest for us.
Yes.
So we get an extra d6 on our health rolls, right?
Yep. 1d6.
Wait, you have fun rolling your health.
And as you
1d6.
He just took it.
Oh.
No, I didn't just take it. That was already.
sit down to kind of
Ooh, a 5!
get yourself centered back into what your objective is beyond the walls of the Stronghold District. That is where we will end for tonight. Nice. Got a nice bit of story in there with a little. You got you guys got a little bit. Well, you got kind of rocked a little bit by those guys.
What was your health at?
67.
Yeah, you're almost at half.
Now I'm at 101.
He could have just used this crystal and gone right back to full. Still.
Awesome. All right. Thank you guys for joining us. Next week there will be a hiatus on this story. I will be out of town, but
You might play a board game.
Maybe someone in this group of people will be willing to take on the mantle and
Or play a board game.
or play board games or something along those lines.
We'll find something to do.
Definitely
Yeah.
something to do. So yeah, again from 9:15 to midnight Mountain Standard Time, we will be back next week, and then the following week we'll be back to normal, and then
The week after
that, starting the 29th, I believe it is, starting
Yes.
the 29th of March, we will, because we have
Work.
actual jobs and they make us switch shifts every once in a while.
Because they think it's
Because
fun.
They're company that can do whatever the heck they want. We will be switching back to Thursdays. We apologize for anybody who was getting used to this Wednesday schedule. Back to Thursdays from 4 p.m. until 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So we'll
More
be
of a
playing a little bit
normal
longer,
time.
with a little bit of a better time for people in general. So
Yeah, you get
again,
home from work, come
Yeah.
watch us.
Yeah,
We
and
are
then-
uploading everything though, so you can still watch.
Yeah, we do have all of the VOD. Well, some of the VODs they go away after 2 weeks on Twitch.
Yeah.
We have some of the VODs from the past couple of weeks on Twitch, and then we are uploading things to YouTube. It's just taking a little bit. Again, we all have lives outside of this as well as full-time jobs. So give us some time on that, but we'll get them up there eventually. Again, everybody, thank you, everybody. Anybody else have any announcements about anything?
Nope.
No?
No, I don't think
No.
so.
Oh, what comes out tomorrow? I think it's Vermintide. So we might be streaming some Vermintide coming up here.
That would be me if it
Oh.
happens.
Yeah,
Alright, is that what you're gonna do?
I might, yeah.
yeah. So watch out for that. It looks like a really fun game. I saw one.
It's Left 4 Dead with rats.
What?
But then, like from what I saw in the commercials, there's more than just rats. Like you're actually fighting.
There's rat ogres and other stuff like that.
Well, but then also like
There might be vampires. I don't know.
no, you're like from what I saw on
Are we
the
talking
commercial,
like
you're
a-
fighting other races as well. Like
It's a video game.
like there was a bunch of
It's
dwarves
Warhammer?
fighting.
Is this like a
Warhammer
Pickle
the
Rick
Bretons.
kind of deal?
What?
No.
No?
Or
Like
based off of Warhammer.
you're not like, he's got like
Oh,
rat
no,
pieces and
no,
warrior.
Oh no.
It's based off of Warhammer.
Yeah, it's based off of Warhammer, the tabletop.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that we have
Interesting.
Vermintide 2 coming out tomorrow. So hopefully we'll get some of that in here. But yeah, anybody else got anything?
No, I think that'll be it. You guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Peace.
Until next time.
Goodbye, everybody.